All right. It's been a very long time. It feels like it's been a very long time. It's been a long couple weeks. So,
It's been a minute.
who does remember what happened last time on whatever you guys end up naming yourself Z?
Last time we started in the wonderful in the plant room with Big Flower. About
Oh
to
my
fight
gosh.
cool shadow demons. That was a combat. Uh, they love, taking control over your actions and making you stab
Possessing.
yourself.
Yep.
Along with a cool flower that makes you high. Hey, look, it's the cool flower that makes you high. And there's no shadow demons anymore. After we dealt with that, we decided to go down
We got
to
found
a
by
cave. And along
a
the way of
Tonberry.
that cave, yeah, we found undead alien-looking Tonberry with humongous knife, with the cool lantern.
Rashton.
Yeah, Rashton. He was very his humor only gets to some people. But he was coming over to check the wards that we broke, but we were first defensive about it, just in case he was evil and wanted to not fix the wards. But he was chill, and he said, "Yo, my master sent me here." And he's like, "Who's your master?" And he's like, I forgot the master's name too. God dang, it's been that long. Guys, what's the master's name?
Oh, give me a second. I have it somewhere.
I know.
And where is it? I have it.
I
I have it somewhere.
have 5 names for that guy, and I don't want to give
Watcher
you the wrong
Below?
one.
Is that what it is?
The old master
No.
in the labyrinth.
Yeah.
I think it was just the old master, is always called.
He had like a title, I remember, but Old Master.
What did you think it was?
Something like Watcher Below or something.
Oh, that's way too.
Something
That
similar.
it's actually the Watcher Below. I had to have given that.
There
to
we
you.
go.
Yeah.
Watcher
Okay.
Below. Anyways, that was his master, and we're like, yo, can we meet him? He's like, nah, I mean, he kind of usually doesn't talk to people, but sure. But first he needs to, inspect the runes and see, how bad we messed it up. So he did that. Then we just followed him back to his masters. He's like, oh, you can leave through the Warrens, which is, like under the sewers of Crabber's Cove, but we're scared and we didn't want to. That sounds scary.
We're just like, nah. You know what? Let's go see the master.
Yeah, his magical lantern, dissuades undead from wanting to eat us, and if we go that way, there might not be as much undead, but
Or possess our shadows.
yeah,
And have our own shadows eat us. That's always fun.
So we ended up following him along the way, or we went to a big lake, which is where the old master, I guess, hangs out. I don't know what
And
he
there was-
is, but he's in the lake, and we found Mr. Grail there yelling in a weird language at a big lake. Yippee.
Not getting very far.
Old turtle yells at water.
Believe it or not, yelling at a body of water doesn't let you talk to him. So then, Rashton did his thing and contacted him in such a way and, was nice. And the old master was like, yo, I'll talk to you. And it led us to answer some questions. I do not remember the questions exactly. But I just know we asked some questions that gave us some lore and was nice and helpful.
I don't remember the questions and answers exactly either offhand, but I do remember it was one of those where the answers just provoked more questions.
Yeah, we kept asking more. We asked a couple more questions when it was permitted. Luckily, he gave us the
he was
answers.
kind enough to keep answering questions. I do remember that as well. Then kind of went, oh shit, you asked a lot of questions.
He literally rolled his eyes with adventurers. Am I right? All right. Like
he really doesn't like adventurers.
We learned that he was retired because of adventurers, and we also learned that he keeps up that ward so other things doesn't get to it and mess with the souls that are in that cool soul cage. So he keeps track of it, and we were like, specifically Artemi's like, can I watch him make it just to make sure he does it. Right before we left, because the old master offered to teleport us, which we eventually did take it after we came back from watching the rune
Yeah.
the room be repaired and set up and good. And so then went back and got teleported. I believe we teleported in the inn, or I believe it was in the or right out. Yeah, we were
Right
in my
outside?
closet. No, my closet. I'm pretty sure we teleported in my closet.
Nice.
Yeah, it was literally all of you plus Ekin just like jammed in that little cupboard that
Okay.
fucking
Yeah.
that Kayla started the game in.
Yeah, my closet. It's mine. I have ownership of it.
All right, does anybody have anything else to add or ask?
I think that's a pretty good summary.
We leveled
That's
up.
about-
All right, so you appear in the closet, as one does. Cramped. There's 6 of you in a far too small space. The air is hot and muggy. You're just leaning, bumping, scratching into people. You have no idea who's who, what's what. There's no window in here, and there is no light, as there's currently not an occupant. Well, on paper, at least.
Good lord, we need to get out of the closet.
Yep, after a little bit of fumbling, you all jump out of the closet. So many jokes I can make. You all jump out of the closet onto the 3rd floor of that familiar hallway where you had the fight. What seems like 8 sessions ago, 6, 7 sessions ago. It was actually only like a few days because D&D. We had that fight a few days ago, and now you're standing there in the silence, soaking in everything that just happened. Ekin leans forward, places his heavy hands on his knees, and just kind of grunts. Well, that was some bullshit. I'm gonna go get drunk.
I knew adventuring parties got close to each other, but this is something else.
We're almost wearing each other's clothes.
I mean, who doesn't like a good snuggle?
Ooh, you got me there.
Me,
Honest
I'm 6'2". Please, let's get out of the closet.
He pulls out a key. Like, I don't know which one of you accidentally put this in my shale, but I think this was yours, Artemian. He just hands you the big ass fucking key you got from the Death Warder.
Oh. Thank you. Anyone remember what this was for again?
No.
I would like
He
to
Glad I'm not
roll
the
it.
only one.
Lifetime ago
He
that we
had
were
it
in that.
on his body.
I would like.
Yeah.
I would like to roll a history check for the DM to tell me what I know about it.
All right, make a history or a religion, whichever one you're best at.
History +3.
You
Religion
could all throw bombs
+0.
on this.
History it is. Haha! Not me.
Oh,
You said we can all throw in on this?
Yeah,
History
you could all throw
or
bones on this
religion?
one.
Dog. I don't remember things.
Boop. Perfectly average. Roll.
hey.
Fine, I'll join in. Are you guys ready to see a 5?
We already seen
That's
one
not a
5. No, you
Hey.
got the
That's the
highest
highest
roll.
roll.
You're the balance.
Yeah.
We got a 3, a 5, 2 10s, and a 17. We're almost on our way to a terrible stat block, guys.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you got a 17 in there. That's fine.
The 3 would argue otherwise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's debilitating. That's
Oof.
can't function in society low.
Wherever you put that, your character
Yeah.
is just broken.
Charisma.
Oh god.
I just
Guns.
fucking hate
Guns
people.
by people.
All right, it is. It bears religious iconography. It bears kind of pictures of like almost like a gust of wind going through a very, very like sketchy valley. It's hard to tell what the artwork is, not because it's poorly made, but because it's old and worn. And while this is clearly a magical item of some kind, you can just kind of feel the radiance coming off of it. And we did establish last time that the because when you did inspect it, but you didn't identify it. You did inspect the chain, and it had wards against breaking. So the chain and the key are kind of like one and the same item. It's just meant to be worn as like a necklace.
Fancy.
Do we have any
necklace.
pearls?
Yeah, I have the
Yeah,
I have a
yes.
pearl and can identify.
Probably be a good idea.
We have time. What's on the docket for today?
We should probably tell Corrigan that we did it. I mean, he probably knows we did it. I don't know how
I
much
assume-
of.
Oh
That
god, we
mountain
don't even
place
know how
is
much damage
gone.
all the explosions did.
Yeah, that was kind of where I was going with that as well. I'm assuming some part of the city is in a bit of
Destroyed.
disrepair. Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
yes. And that includes the place we were meant to assault, which means job done.
Whoa.
We could have just exploded it ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean,
Zoran's gonna look to the group. I don't think you understand the pressure in which the dragon will now assault us for ruining part of his city.
It wasn't us.
they didn't say not to destroy the rest of the city.
To be fair, technically we didn't blow it up.
Yes.
Yeah, like Gallo said, it was the other guys.
Problem is, are there witnesses to corroborate that?
We have no clue that there was explosives. Otherwise, we wouldn't have gone in.
The evidence should be that it blew up from the inside, not the outside.
Which is
Yes.
awesome.
Also, why would we go in ourselves if we were intending to blow it up? That just feels very dumb.
Correct.
That's a good point.
Although I don't know what sort of intelligence that dragon assumes we have, so maybe he assumes we are that dumb.
I mean, we did steal from him, so he probably assumes
Yeah.
we're fairly dumb.
Yes.
I couldn't tell you. Needless to say,
It's
we
a-
do have to report to him.
Yes. And it's a bridge we will cross when we get there.
Are we identifying this magical key?
Couldn't hurt.
We have
See
the
no
time?
extreme rush.
Wait, what time of day is it?
Hour?
Is it breakfast time?
Radiance
Always
lofts itself in the sky at the exact
Mm.
position it always is.
It's
in.
exact daytime.
It's always breakfast time if you want it to be.
All right.
It's only the 1000th hour of the daytime.
They burn
Daytime.
candles, thank you.
No nighttime. Daytime.
What candle is it? There you go.
Yeah, like it's probably midday, we'll say. It's been a long morning of adventuring, fighting, crawling your way out, resting. You're probably down there an entire day. That entire mess was probably a whole day because you did long rest halfway through it.
Brunch
Yeah.
time.
It's
Huh.
it's less brunch and more dinner.
Oh, dinner.
Or would it be
Yeah.
dunch? I like dunch. Dunch has a good ring to it.
Dunch.
It's dunch time.
Dunch
for
does
sure.
sound good.
Or tea if you want to go that route.
Afternoon tea.
I prefer dinch.
Sounds like
Like
ditch.
dinch and dunch both sound derogatory in some
These
way.
are both a slur in some language.
yeah, yeah.
Oh no, we're gonna get canceled by lunch.
That's part about it.
Cancel that lunch.
It's all video recorded. We're all
yeah.
There's
we're,
no evidence.
we're all
Uh,
to blame.
I'm gonna go outside the inn just to, maybe hopefully I can see the mountainside from here and see, it's still intact. Please.
All right, so you begin walking down the steps. Just as you do so, you do see that there is a pretty big candle near the door. It's usually where they keep them. And it is burning at probably about like the we're gonna say like the 16th hour. It's like about 4 o'clock for us people as normal folk.
It's a
Um,
very late dunge.
Everybody kind of the thing kind of looks at you because it's like nobody knew you were there, so you're just coming down the stairs from like what they thought would be a mostly emptied out inn. And then this this kind of like older this older like goat man kind of walks over. He's been handing out drinks. Do you have a reservation? I immediately regret making that choice.
Gotta
was
stick with
like,
it now.
It sounds rough.
Reservation for what?
Well, you see, there you are upstairs in the rooms, and we don't have anybody on those floors.
Oh,
Excuse me. I definitely paid for a room. Just
Yeah,
because a couple of days have passed does not mean that you were to give up my room. I still have shit here.
Oh, that is fine. What is your name on the reservation?
Yes.
Catholic Zoran.
He slowly shuffles over, opens a big book, looks down. Ah, yes, you have the third floor, am I right?
Yes, correct.
I
guys
still
gave
have
me the
you
closet.
down. It seems
Perfect.
like Master Kalis has both the room and the closet.
Zoran's just gonna turn to Kalis. Yeah, it sounds about right.
Also, Master Kalis' mail has arrived for you.
Oh,
And this is where I will give you the letter I already gave you.
Yay. Thatch is back too. Hi, Thatch. Good bird.
And Artemi, you'll get your letter whenever you conveniently stop by.
Fucking
Oh.
sick.
Thank you.
Will that be all?
Yeah.
Can I interest you in a
Oh.
drink before you go?
How much is the drink?
He looks at all of you. You all have this mix of bloody, beaten, and coming down from a really wild high. Like,
Oh yeah.
your hair's
Those
not
mushrooms
neat,
made
you're
us
covered in
high as hell.
soot, maybe a couple lightning burns. Some very, very bright red crisscrossing, maybe soon to be scars if you choose to, like all over you guys. You just look
Man,
like you could use a
I look
drink.
great. What do you mean now? Clean myself up.
Very well, sir. And he hands like
How much is it before he just gives us drinks? I don't want to pay for like 1,000 gold drink.
Yeah, the old rug pull. You can say which drink, most expensive one on the menu.
he hands each of you, including Ekin, just a small copper mug filled with what looks to be molten chocolate and rum.
Yo.
Have no complaints from me here.
I'll add it to the
Celebrate it.
cost
Job
of
well
your
done.
rooms. Don't worry, they're only about three copper each.
Wow. I'm just gonna hand him a gold, and that should just cover everything.
You're over here like tipping 10 grand on $120
Well,
tab. Like,
it's the rooms too.
I love adventurers, man. They just make it rain. Oh,
I've
for the
only
rooms
got
too?
gold. It's a
Okay.
pain to break.
He looks at the gold. Thank you very much, young sir. I will have your linens changed before you return.
I love that. Thanks.
Gives you all a nod and leaves you to your spicy chocolate milk. Okay, spicy hot chocolate.
Heck How's the mountain? Can I look outside the window and see?
Oh
it?
yeah,
I
sorry,
need
we
to
came
know.
down here for a reason. Oh right, yes, the point. You look out, and you can see the cliff that the Hollow Whispers was built into has sort of crumpled and collapsed and been pushed over. The smoke, there's like a fog of dust that lingers in the air. Um, but most you feel like it was probably a lot worse yesterday, but there's still that just miasma that hasn't quite blown away on the sea wind yet. The air is the air is full with the smell of dust, sea salt, and a little bit. You can almost feel some like almost like a palpitating heartbeat on the undertone of the city that you're looking out, as if everybody's just kind of on edge. The city itself is a little on edge, because it clearly, and you can't really see it from this angle, but you can kind of guesstimate from just where you've been around in Crabber's Cove, that it's probably collapsed down into the waves and probably knocked out a chunk of the docks as well. Unless they got really
It's not
lucky.
as bad as we thought it would be. It's still rough, but
Who of you do you feel like would be the most knowledgeable of explosives?
Grail.
Who of you that's not an NPC do you think? You know what, Artemi, roll a. It was your idea originally. Roll an
It was, yeah.
intelligence check or whatever. If you have a skill related to explosives, go for it.
Could be related to explosives. Tinker's tools?
Sure, I like it.
Oh, nice. Can I just lucky that? I just don't like it.
Yeah,
Go right.
ew, it's pink. No, go away.
Go away. Go away.
Give
There
me
we
that,
go.
Give me that green.
Feels better.
So, judging from your explosions, especially considering that you were in the thick of it and saw firsthand exactly how they exploded, it's pretty much that those were designed more as a defense mechanism, probably to save the soul cage from from somebody coming to take it, is like a last ditch effort.
Yeah.
Than it was necessarily like we're going to destroy the entire city. So they weren't placed in a we don't care about collateral damage sort of way, but they were obviously used as a last ditch. You know, if we're going down, we're taking you with us, kind of thing. So it
Weird,
could have
'cause
been
they
a
won't
lot worse.
fly anyways. Because we're not the ones that are supposed to be dead, right?
I don't think so.
No, we
No,
were
you
never
guys
turned to stone.
out of character. Sorry, you guys are not on the list. It's just the entire city is.
I mean,
Yeah.
probably on the list to kill now due to other reasons, but
There was a statue that got sassy
Yeah.
with you.
That's
yeah,
true.
that statue is he's gonna come for us in our sleep.
That was scary.
Two people
I like
have
that
seen it
statue.
before. It's pretty scary.
Don't know what you're talking about. Never seen it before in my life.
True.
He knows.
What was the key now that I've identified it? Assuming that enough time has passed.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's called Cecilia's Key. It is a legendary item. Uh,
Well, fuck.
it is a legendary
Yeah.
item, but it's very, very limited on what it does. It says
Okay.
simply, it is the key to the door of Zenith. And you could also use it to open up turn it like a key to open up a small demi-plane that functions very similar to a portable hole.
We can use it to open up a specific demi-plane, or just like...
It's basically you're using the key to open a portable hole instead of actually unfolding the portable hole and spreading it out and all that stuff.
Ah, okay.
So you could place the key in any surface, even thin air, and just open it. You have a hole.
Gotcha.
Other than that, is the key to the door of Zenith. It does not require
Key to the
attunement.
door of Zenith. All right.
Whatever the door in Zenith is.
For those Zenith is the this isn't like gated knowledge. Zenith is just the technical term for when the sun is at its highest point. So when the sun is at its
High
highest point, it's
noon.
high noon or it's zenith, yeah.
Isn't it always high noon here?
Right?
It depends entirely on where in the world you are.
It's always high
Uh,
noon in one particular place, which implies that that might be where the door is.
In the city of Radiance, which very, very specifically does not have a write up, it is right below Radiance. So the actual city of Radiance, sorry, is it's high noon all the time. But here it's kind of like you're pretty close to the Twilight Lands. Actually, if you go south a couple days, you're in the Twilight Lands. So you're like it's almost always like kind of not golden hour, but you know like that hour before golden hour when it's starting to get a little. That's where you are.
That's great.
Figures could be slightly better.
Interesting.
It's actually called
I wonder-
Cecilia's Key. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. How do I write that?
It's Cecilia like Cecilia the Guardian. Cecelya.
Kai.
And it's technically an amulet. But like I said, it doesn't require attunement. Which means anybody can pick it up and steal your shit if you got certain in, so be careful.
Yippee. Well, I'm hearing we have a date with a dragon.
Yeah, we should probably get that over with.
Chug, chug, chug.
Of all people, it's actually like it's Ekin who's over there just like slowly sipping.
Because does not lend itself to chugging.
Ekin, we
Big
have
hot
a
chocolate.
date with a dragon, not just us.
What do you mean? I don't have to go. Those stockades weren't that comfortable.
Well, luckily you're not going to be put in a stockade this time.
But perhaps it would be a good show of faith that you show up instead of hiding.
He walks dead ass up to both of you. Look, you didn't spend time in those stockades, and we just kind of accidentally blew up a city.
We didn't. They did.
How you gonna convince him that?
Why would
What's
we
to
walk
say
into
we don't
our
put it
own
on you if
explosion?
you leave?
This is true. You do know about explosives.
Oh, wait, so you're saying you're gonna blame this on me?
I'm saying that he may think it was you if you don't show up.
He thinks for a minute.
Has a point.
You know what? That's
Doesn't
actually
it
not a
look
bad
like it
idea if it comes down to it. If it comes down between me and you, I can be the fall guy.
Well,
You
I-
would sacrifice yourself again.
I mean, I don't
Oh.
think he's gonna kill me. I'll just be in the stockades.
I mean, realistically, he'll probably know if we're lying.
I have,
What,
I have
he's-
no intention of, but he will believe what he wants to.
Rail, are you okay? Do I need to get somebody to come talk to you?
Yeah. The more you deal with dragons, the more you hate dealing with dragons.
Mm-hmm.
I've quite literally grown up in dragons
I
are.
think you're telling the wrong person that, yes.
I think you're telling the wrong person that. Okay.
Yeah, that great grand bitch of yours is a piece of work.
Ew.
Zorn's just gonna lean back. Watch your fucking mouth.
I don't think this is the greatest conversation to have right now.
No, not at all.
Now, look, I didn't mean to offend you, but one, I know the broad. She's a bitch. Two, it's more like great, 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 great grandma. Look, I don't know how
Okay.
dynasties work, but look, even I'm getting tired of postponing this, and I don't want to go, so I'm deciding to abort this argument that I kind of caused to be a distraction, to put it off and just say sorry. I'm sure she's a nice lady.
And we're gonna go talk to Coral again. Let's go.
If we need a fall person, we will keep you in mind.
It'll be fine. Have
Oh,
faith in Kylos.
Look, I'm just saying, me, I'm just a turtle here. I'm expendable. You guys, less so.
I still haven't figured out why you believe that.
Yeah.
It's because I read it in the stars, kid. I read it in the stars.
Oh yeah, right.
Tired of the
somebody who's-
stars talk.
As somebody who's not expendable, you've been of tremendous use to this particular group.
That's kind of my point. He's, I don't know, a touch on the weary side, and he's been extremely useful. I don't understand why he. Then again, I digress. Off to the dragon, and hopefully he doesn't die or get put in a stockade.
Let's not look a gift turtle in the mouth.
I just want to smash cut into him in the stockades now. Alright, where's the throne room? I have too many maps on this. I cannot find my throne room. There we go.
Yay.
We are back.
It's gonna be
Is
like
the
this, but now
sniffer
there's no
there
audience,
again?
basically.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you move through the town pretty easily. Everybody's going about business. A lot of people are not on the streets. People are either
Gallows is already up
working.
front.
Sorry, go on.
Sorry, I'm just observing the map. Gallows is already way up there.
They're either like everybody's either busy doing their own thing, or they're maybe down helping with the mess. There is rubble. There's damage to buildings. Apparently, some of the stone did blow out and cause debris to rain down. But most of the damage is a lot more minor, at least in the city center, than it is. Obviously, the closer you get to the House of Whispers, the worse it gets. But the Brass Keep is on the other side of the town, so you're the damage is getting less and less as you walk. People give you looks occasionally because you still look like you
I look
were
like
in the middle of that
$1,000
explosion.
bucks. What do you mean?
You do
That's
look
why we have Prez. Please.
Okay, everybody, but okay. Did you prestidigitate everybody or just yourself? 'Cause
Me.
just me. Okay.
They didn't ask for it.
All right, because I was operating under that assumption that it was just you, and I was like, well, they'd still be staring at the other people.
I think I can also prestidigitation
There
myself
you go.
as we approach as well.
We look
So
nice
it's just-
today.
It's
Yeah.
it's just Kalis and Ophelia, fucking or Zara. Sorry, call
Yeah.
you by your government name. But it's just Kalis and Zara just perfectly clean marching in front of these three people that literally look like they were blown the fuck up, just covered in blood and dust. And the worst part is, I'm pretty sure they know that you can do that to them. So, you chew on that, however you chew on that. After a while, you find yourself approaching the Brass Keep. The guards that stopped you last time actually don't. One even steps over and opens the door for you. You're being accepted. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Let me redo that. Cut. Okay. You're expected in the main hall. Would you like an escort?
We don't need one. But if
Not
you want-
necessary.
Wouldn't anybody like a little cleanup before we get there?
Oh, sure. In front of a dragon.
Yeah, would like to offer. We'll put our best forward. And then I will prestidigitation anybody who would like the cleanup.
Thank you, Zara.
I will double.
That's appreciated.
Fairly certain I have it as well. Yes, I'm not crazy.
I checked. I don't.
All right. So everybody gets clean. The guards are kind of looking at each other and looking at you like, what? Couldn't you
Would you
guys
like one
have
as
done
well?
that before you got here? Did something happen on the way? Like, what's going on?
I don't know. It slips your mind sometimes.
Well, thank you for cleaning them
Very
up.
important meeting.
Please just continue straight on. It's through the main hall here. You literally can't miss it. Good day, gentleman, lady. Kind of nods.
And to you?
Steps aside. begrudgingly, fucking Ekin goes through, and you find yourself once more in those opulent, gold-decked halls, just full of just plush rugs, too much furniture, too much gold leaf. It's so ostentatious that you're pretty sure that this castle itself is the dragon's hoard. I believe I said that last time, but it's just decadent as fuck. And eventually, some butler arrives and kind of just walks by you silently. It's not the butler with the limp who was teaching you all the wrong things last time. It's a different one. Um, and you find yourself ascending the steps into that center platform to once more look up at Coral again on his throne. Though this time he is not surrounded by advisors; he is by himself.
Hmm.
Once Coral again looks at you, he's lounging on the throne very lazily, like he's even like resting his head in like one of his fists. You are dismissed, he says to the butler, who nods and walks away. Would you like a seat?
Fine. Standing, Lord Gorgon.
The rather like his human form's pretty ageless. He's like vaguely middle aged. His hair is the color of bronze, as are his eyes. And there's certain tells here and here that he's more than what he seems. But when he moves with the weight of like something far larger. There's like a predatory grace in his movements, and an unnaturalness that just sinks heavily in your guts a little bit as he begins descending onto this little dais here to the top of these steps. Tell me what happened.
We did as you asked. We walked in. The lesser, if you want to call them clerics, I'm guess the people they were teaching, they were running away, but we decided they were non-combatants. Let them run. They weren't dedicated enough. As we went into the main hall, there they were set up ready for us. What was it, Death Warder? Is it Warden or Warder? I think it's Warder.
Order, I think.
Yeah. Mordor was playing the organ.
Oregon.
Yeah, that was magic, shooting stuff. Combat ensued. We It was difficult, but eventually we succeeded all against except the Death Warder. It was just me, us, and him. Uh, as we were fighting, eventually he gave up and went to his knees and prayed. As we were running towards him, he brought out a scroll, said some prayer, and explosives from the entrance down through started going off. And we thought we were dead. At least I thought we were dead, but we weren't. Um, yeah.
Bill,
After we came to our senses, we woke up in this. How do you want to call it? A
almost like a
mausoleum?
crypt.
Crypt? Yeah. With a big soul gem in it. The Death Border also survived the explosions and fall. We fought him to an end. Uh, Explored around the place, realized there wasn't a way out. Found a hole beginning to form under the crystal, dug our way down, explored through some caves, fought some undead, and eventually we made it the way out. There's more details if you really wanted, but I don't want to take a lot of your time on how we got out.
He listens intently the entire time. When you're like, I don't want to take your time, and you kind of cut your story off,
If he wants it, sure.
he begins to descend the steps. As he descends, he points to Zara. Is there anything you would add to this story? Some detail that your eyes caught that your companions did not?
No, sir, not to my knowledge. There was some sort of strange, powerful being in the depths, but know very little about it.
There were a lot of interesting statues too in the crypt.
Oh yeah,
I do believe an angel got mad at us. A statue of one, at least.
we have a list of names somewhere. Here we are. Paylor the Light, Melora the Caring, Mibisi the Mother, Cecilia the Garden, and Divine Shadow. And there's 2 other statues we didn't know what they were. They just were portrayed. This was in the crypt.
Statues to dead gods do not interest me.
I do believe the soul cage itself remained intact through the explosion, which is something.
Correct.
He's now down, kind of standing amongst all of you. He's a bit taller than I think. How tall is Zoran? I think Zoran's the tallest one here. Because this guy's about like 6.5.
Zoran's 6'2".
Okay, so he's a little bit taller than you, but not much. So he's not really looking down on anyone physically. But there is like I said, he does have an overbearing, almost oppressive presence.
He's got a vibe to him.
Yeah.
Question for the DM, real quick. Cecilia's key. Excuse me. Is it spelled the same way as the goddess?
Yes, it is named after the goddess. Yes.
Okay.
Coral again looks at all of you. The same question would be asked, but I have a feeling I would get the same response. I sent search parties down into the Warrens for you. I thought you dead. That might have been an easier solution. But you are alive, despite all odds. Tell me, who are you loyal to? He points over to Gallows Sky. You first.
At this point, I would say each other, and I've been praying to Kylos recently.
To each other and your new god. And you. He points to Kalis.
I mean, that is a good answer. I do trust the people I'm with so far. If use an option, at least as long as it doesn't cause my death, I have no reason to go against you. Myself?
None of you live here. You owe me no fealty.
Well, myself. And I guess those around me currently.
Will the answer be the same for each of you?
People who would risk their lives for mine, and people who are innocent, I suppose. Yes.
Zoran will look him dead in the eyes and say, "These people have earned my loyalty and trust. But my trust also belongs to the Empress. And those who walk the same way that I do. On the Dragon's Path."
You are young. Are you trying to prove yourself worthy of your grandmother?
Truth be told, I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to prove my worth to myself.
I have a feeling I know the answer, but I will ask it anyway. What of you, Artemi? Who are you loyal to?
Me and mine. Kind of gesture to everyone here.
And Zara.
Believe I spoke. I'm loyal to those who would risk their lives for mine, and for the people who I believe their lives do not deserve to be lost.
So you bear no loyalty to your patron.
I suppose there's some sense of loyalty there, but I know very little about them.
You've all given political answers, save you. He points to Zoran, who gave me honesty. I can work with this. He looks at, like, yeah, he turns his back to you all, and he's kind of looking at one of the giant statues. You have no ties to this place. Yet my discussion with the turtle the other day would imply you are required to save this, my city. He was surprisingly convincing. But I must ask you, why should I entrust 5 people on the ward of a turtle? Why do you follow this creature? He points to Grail.
Well, 1, he is surprisingly convincing. 2, he somehow hasn't led us astray yet. And 3, well, he helped us survive the initial event.
There's a bit of a debt, too.
If I may say so, trust in us is one thing, but likely behoove you to move in your own manners to save this place, and regardless of how that happens, we will likely try to save it as well.
I have already begun. You have no ties to this place. So it has been decided to tie you to this place. He lets that sink in for a moment as he walks towards the stairs and
What?
kind of turns around.
What do you mean?
Just to be clear, we're not going to be prisoners, right?
I
The
prefer not to be
dragon,
tied to them.
the dragon smiles a little bit.
Those typically involve shackles. I don't think you tie those.
There are many ways to tie one to an objective, to tie one to a place.
Aye.
I am going to try the carrot and not the stick.
Oh, okay. That sounds better.
The chaos at the temple has cost the lives of 60 people. My people. Wounded hundreds more. And caused thousands of dragons and property damage.
We are terribly sorry about that. That was not our intent.
You can attempt to triage and heal the sick and the wounded in the name of Kylos.
I can certainly help.
And I would like to do what I can to help, as I was raised in this city.
Then I am mistaken.
Your home?
One of you has a tie here
Yeah.
after all.
Interesting.
I am giving you a writ of harvest. I am making you an Octarii. You being the collective you. To do so, I need a name for your organization. Zara, make a history check, please.
Will do this.
You have advantage because you grew up here, or lived here for 10 years, at least.
I did grow up here. uh, advantage. Not great.
It's enough. It's not like lost knowledge or anything secret. So they're it's basically he's doing the equivalent of ennobling you.
Oh,
In order to harvest meat from the great crab, which is the city's lifeblood, you have to have a writ of harvest from this guy, Korogan, and basically that gives you the equivalent of like land in a normal feudal society. It's an income that he controls that he's granting to you, and you'll become what's called an Octarii, which is there's 8 legs on a crab. Each of the 8 people who have the writs of harvest for them are called the Octarii, and then the claw guys have different names.
pretty an honor. Anybody have any names that stick?
I mean, it sounds a little funny, but I'm kind of fond of growth factor.
We do. I like it. Me and Gal have been cooking, so if y'all want to go take a look, y'all can. I guess we could vote on it.
Like we're growing as people, as an organization.
And we're helping the tree grow.
The tree.
Remember, that was the symbol
tree.
for Kylos.
Yeah. I'm fitting enough.
Not one to argue. Feeling like growth factor is the winner.
Korogan looks at all of you, shifts his weight just a little bit. So, growth factor it is. To the organization of growth factor, I bequeath the southern swimming leg of the great crab. You will take your writ of harvest. How you harvest the flesh is up to you. I suggest talking with the Crabbing Guild.
Thank you, Lord.
In addition, I will give you a line of credit worth 5,000 dragons for the purchase of property in the city for your new religion. Tell me, what are you going to name this new saving grace of ours?
I like
What should we
Saints
call
of
it?
Nowhere. If he's talking about the cult,
This is the cult, yes.
yeah, I like Saints of Nowhere.
Uh-huh.
The New Hope revival is also pretty good. Gal came up with that. I think that's pretty cool.
I like the Saints of Nowhere. Out of character, anyways. It's
I do too. It has a certain catch to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, grunge metal band.
It really is.
If you
Yes.
if you scroll up just slightly in the thing, I did say grunge Christian rock.
Mhm.
So,
I'm glad you said Christian rock because that was also what I was thinking.
so the only like
Halfway through the song.
interesting thought that pops into my head when I hear Saints of Nowhere, though, is it sounds like we're the like grown-up good guy Lost Boys.
I mean,
I'll fucking take that. That's better than nothing.
All
Yeah.
right, Saints of Nowhere
Yeah.
it is.
Hell yeah.
Saints of the
Powered,
Seed.
powered by Growth Factor.
Powered by Growth Factor.
Powered by growth factor.
Growth Factor is a church somewhere in Missouri.
Yeah.
Growth factor is also the name of like a crab-based like energy drink that we're built.
Actually,
Protein
yeah.
powder.
Oh my god.
We're gonna
Oh,
patent it.
no.
It's
Crab-based
just
energy drink is the worst thing I've ever said in my life.
Don't worry, it's not the last.
it's just
Probably not a brand new sentence, honestly.
Yeah.
powdered crab fat and then
Yeah.
dusted shell.
Mm.
It's G Fuel, but crab.
Crab fuel.
G Fuels, new flavor, crab juice.
Gamer subs sponsor us quick.
Get your crab on, yeah.
Red Bull, I want 5% of every beverage you drink.
Oh, dear.
Instead of getting crabby, get your crab on.
I now
Oh,
suddenly know what the second half of this campaign is going to be.
Oh
Marketing and merchandise.
no.
Crab-based MLM.
Fucking- we're going fully Spaceballs, alright.
I'm literally
Yeah,
like,
Mar-
guys, we've been doing this in-game podcast for 3 sessions. Can we please stop? No, the Dragosphere needs us. Okay.
In character.
All right, real quick, before we move past this, should we reverse the two? Should we be the Saints of Nowhere and the group be Growth Factor?
That does sound better.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Because
Go
the
over.
growth factor is
Growth
relating
fac-
to tree.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm in
All right, so
support.
yeah, we're gonna reverse the two.
So you are to be the Saints of Nowhere, spreading the light of Kylos through an organization known as Growth Factor.
Correct, Lord.
My favorite energy drink. I can't.
He nods his head.
Growth Factor energy drinks.
Cult is an MLM. That's
Sorry, that was the last
Yeah.
one.
It's not going to end. It's too late.
God, we are an MLM, aren't we?
Watch
At the
out.
top, you have the Saints,
oh
right?
God.
So Koralgan just kind of slowly walks over to Zoran and holds out a rolled up piece of paper that, in his hand, kind of folds in on itself and becomes 5. Your writs of harvest. You are
Darn
now Octarii, lords of the Great Crab. I understand you will not be loyal to me because of this, but you might be more inclined to protect what is yours than what is your grandparents'.
You honor us greatly.
He looks Zorn in the eye and says, "Take it."
Zoran.
Pull Cinna's hand.
Zoran will stare in his eyes, nod his head slightly, and grab the writs. And he'll look back to him and to the group and say, Defending these lands and these people were never a problem. And a question of loyalty still remains where it began. Though time will tell.
Oh no, you missed your chance for an AOO.
No, I should have killed him.
You only have one
Bruh.
attack. He turns and kind of starts to walks away. Make use of this credit and these titles. I will protect what is mine. Now you protect what is yours. And before you leave, Zoran of House Cathak, if you prove your worth to your grandmother, she will give you what you need to ascend. But ask yourself this. Does a dragon become a dragon through gifts? Believe me.
Bowing and leaving.
Frantic little scamper away.
Zoran will be the last one to leave and just stare him down as he ascends the stairs. And then he will bow and leave.
Alright, and with that you find your way back out those lush hallways. Once more standing out the bronze spire with the world in front of you, writs of harvest in your hand. The knowledge that you do not have the resources currently to actually harvest it yourself, so I think it was suggested you go to the Crabbers Guilds.
Ooh, gotta say, Does a Dragon Ascend Through Gifts is the first song of Saints of Nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
I love how the group with no fucking bards were doing the band. Like, it's great.
I am a bard. What do you mean?
That's
the last
true.
people
You have
said.
performance. That's all you need. What instrument do you play?
A piano. That's what it is.
Yeah, true. It's canon. It's happened.
That's very true.
The titular song and single of the first album is No.
And didn't you crit that performance check?
I sure did.
So,
That's why
yeah.
I'm a bard. That was my first crit.
I remember them
performance check on
chanting
the
too. We
piano.
got a bard. All right, so you have a writ, making you Octarii are basically crab lords, and now
Crap, Lord.
yes, you also have a promissory note with Coralgin's seal for 5,000 golden dragons.
Woo.
Shall we away to the Crabbers Guild?
Crab.
Start investing.
Figure out how we're going to be running
So,
a business on top of all of this cult.
Again, how much do you know about crabbing? Again.
Oh, my bad. I didn't hear the Ekin.
Again.
Ekin.
You know any good crabbers?
Well, I'm not much into crabbing myself. I usually do my own fishing. But I suggest we find the specialists in it. You gotta understand, these guilds are... He kind of like runs a finger across his throat. They don't play nice. We might as well hear them out before we start to do anything off book. Nobody wants to bust up a union.
Oh no, the unionism conversation's
Oh.
begun.
They're unionized. Dang it.
That's kind of what guilds were. They were just old unions.
Yeah, cross section.
Unions by another name.
I mean, I have to treat them all equally and pay them fair. God damn.
Can't exploit them.
Man.
But this is my exploitative capitalism game.
What an
I wanted-
entrepreneur's nightmare.
What do you mean I can't
Well,
crab
Just
capitalism?
assembling titles.
Well,
One
if that's
title
the
at a time.
case, if we want to go the capitalist route, why don't we hire one journeyman and then buy a bunch of slaves and have the journeyman train the slaves, and there you go.
Okay,
Just
we're not doing slaves.
slavery with extra steps.
Not slaves.
I'm not slaves.
Also, I feel like going around the guild's back just leads to more problems than solutions.
What if they join the guild? We can't make.
Well, then they're just employees at that point,
I know.
which is, not the worst thing in the world.
We'll have to talk to the grabbers.
Make our business a co-op.
Listen, guys, we have to go through the Crabbers Union. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Yeah, obviously the cleric is not going to be okay with slavery. Just saying.
Neither will Artemi.
How's the crab stonks?
And neither is Catholic Zoe,
All right,
a clear orphan.
off to the guild.
All right.
I just
You read that as Crabthack Zorin, House of Crabthack.
Yep.
Oh, crap, fact. That's great.
Lord Crabthack.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're still in Cliffside. So yeah, this is where the there's 3 Crabbers guilds, but they're all kind of just collectively called the Crabbers Guild. But it's the what is it? It's the Crab Rights, the Farriers, and the Harvesters Guild. And their guild houses are built in the same plaza. So if you're gonna see one, you can see them all.
Oh.
Yeah, like you kind of cross the like because you're on what is it? I think you're on Crab Street. There's literally a Crab Street in
Yeah.
Cliffside.
Of course there is.
Makes sense.
Crab Street, Crab Lane, Crab Drive, Crab Circle.
All of the fucking above, yes, and that's
Crab
all within
Court.
a 1 mile radius.
Can
That's
we, can we
1.6
have a
kilometers for you folks.
can we have a house? Can we have a house on Crab Boulevard, please?
Oh, we're gonna be fancy
Oh,
crabs.
that's pricey. That's
The
that's way
best
too
we can
pricey.
give you is Crab Lane.
We got 5 G's, big dog. Come on.
Yeah, we're small time.
For
I
business
was going to say
investment.
5Ds for dragons, but that's different. That means
5
something
big
else.
booms. Boom.
Oh no. So yeah, you walk into the Harvesters Guild. Like these are large, very very posh buildings. Like these are the seats of power for like the 3 major organizations in this entire town. Like outside of Coralgan's keep, this is where like the other power is. That being said, it's not nearly as ostentatious as Coralgan's keep. You are walking into wood paneling. Like there's a lot of pictures. There's a lot of crab motif, like souvenirs, little knickknacks here and there, and it's all serving a purpose. And as you enter, a secretary kind of stops. We're just gonna say like a little owl person, just like, hi, who are you?
We are an up and coming business, a growth factor, and we wish to make a talk to the guild and about our. Then I'll just show the writs.
Yeah, the Red Harvest.
Potential working together.
Eyes glaze over, like growth factor, kind of like the little owl person just kind of nodding their head. Then you hand them like the writ of thing. They open it, close it, look up at you, open it, read it, kind of like moving their beak as they process it. Close it. I'll be right back. And they just kind of like run hop down the hall as they're trying to get somebody more important to talk to you than just the receptionist, basically.
First good impression.
Air 5.
I think you should start out by saying that you were the newest Crab Lord of Crabber's Cove. I think that'll get a little bit more gravitas.
You
I mean,
literally
she
walked
ran
away.
pretty
Yeah, we're the
fast.
nobility in town. Drop.
Yeah.
Mic drop, walk away.
Shut up and leave.
This is one to show off the papers.
Yeah.
All right. A few minutes later, there's like a large, like walrusy man, kind of waddling down the hallway. He takes up almost the entire width of it. With his very too tight waist, the brass buttons stretching the velvet cloth a little too tight, and his overcoat, which looks to be sharkskin, complete with a thin motif with little fins on the elbows. And this great walrus of a man just goes, "Oh, so we have new octerii in the building. Forgive me, my lords and my lady," he bows. It's not very deeply, just because of his rather prodigious gut. He just can't bend over super well. But he bows as deeply as he can comfortably do so. "It is a pleasure to meet you."
Likewise.
Yes.
"My name
Look
is
forward to
Gorth.
working with you and yours.
Yes, it's always good to have new business with the Harvesters Guild. My name is Gorth, and I am an operator here in the guild. I am here to set you up with, I presume you need a harvesting team."
Yeah.
You assume
So
correctly.
"Well, come, follow me, my lords and lady, follow me." And he begins leading you down like these. It's a pretty straight hallway at first, but then you start kind of going through some die doors and some windy ways, and eventually you find yourself in a rather like large, like not ostentatious office. It's actually a lot poorer looking than the rest, but it's very comfortable. This isn't. This is more of like a place of comfort than it is a place to just kind of like show off. And he plops down in a chair that creaks very loudly when he does so, and then offers you a collection of 3 different chairs and 1 large sofa. "Please, my lords, lady, have a seat, have a seat. We must talk business.
Mm-hmm.
Must talk business. I heard that there might be another octerii. The South Swimming Leg hasn't had a lord or lady yet. We knew it'd happen eventually, but to finally have permission to harvest. It's always good to have new prosperity in town, and that bit of leg's been a sore spot for some time. Can I
How
offer
so?
you some refreshment?"
What do you have for refreshments?
"No, we can get nearly anything within reason. Of course, we have water, various fruit juices, wine if you would like that, and of course ale as well if that's more of your thing. But I can get anything."
Water would be fine for me.
+1.
Cranberry juice if you have it.
What are here?
And I think Artemi's away, so. "Yes, excellent. Can I have waters and a cranberry juice?"
Your mic does not like picking up that voice.
Oh no. Okay, it's good to know. I can tone it down.
Doesn't say we know the voice. You can just talk, so that way it's easier.
I'll just do my kind of lowish, kind of normalish, little less loud version.
I can gray.
Exactly.
So, what do you mean that leg's been a bit of a sore spot?
Well, you see, it's been a while since I've been harvested. Corligan denied us harvesting it until we got an octerii for it. Been playing that title close to his chest, hasn't allowed anybody to purchase it. I
I
think
see.
he might have been testing to see if we would pilfer from it. But I've made it quite clear that no one is allowed to go near that leg until we have proper clearance.
Mhm.
A little while later, after because he rings a bell to summon someone to let go of those drinks, and a little while later you do have drinks in hand.
Thank you, Gorth.
How long has it been since the leg's been harvested?
That leg was last harvested never. There was a bit of a rumor about 7 years ago that they had attempted to harvest it. But no, I think Corrigan was just keeping that one close to the chest. Can't speculate on the dealings of betters.
What would you need to start harvesting?
Well, we would need a contract with the Farriers Guild, which I can arrange. And then we would need a team. The team would just come out of costs, and then we would load the back end into your personal account. Do you have a vault here in town?
Not yet.
We'll be looking for it soon, but we decided to set up the business first so we know what our price range will eventually be.
Well, I would suggest using the Bronze Vault. Corrigan's private bank is pretty secure. And, well, every Octarii has an account there. Might not be their main account, but they have an account there.
Would make things easier then.
He smiles. If your boss owns a hotel, you rent a room.
I understand.
Besides contract and crew, what are we looking at here, expense-wise?
Well, I can base it on the north swimming leg, which is identical, though it's, switched. If they are similar, then the DM opens his notes. We can expect several. We can expect several hundred dragons monthly from crab harvesting, and then every year you usually clip the tops, the last digit of the legs you see, and we use that for housing. And also armor, though we prefer the thinner versions for that. That is only once a year, so that income is typically around 5,000 golden dragons for the chitin, but that is only once a year, with several hundred to perhaps a couple of thousand dragons per month from the flesh, depending on how large a crew. I will say, to harvest the entire leg in a regenerative way, so we don't mine it out and then have to wait a week for it to regrow. That would probably have a crew that would cost you probably about 1,000 dragons a week for a crew of a couple hundred lads. These are the size of skyscrapers. Why? These legs are huge. In case we don't remember.
So let me get my math right. You're saying that a crew costs 1,000 a week, but the return is only a couple hundred per month.
Couple hundred to a couple thousand, depending on proper excavation.
Okay.
It's not the same month to month. Sometimes we have problems. Parasites can kill crews. Sometimes we have monsters who come in through and cause dangerous shifts in the crab flesh. And then sometimes we hit a geyser of bile or some acidic pocket of blood we missed or didn't properly excavate. And that claims lives as well. As per our contract, any harvester guild on duty receives a payout. Too many of those payouts to families of deceased means we don't make a lot of profit that month. But if we do things safely and we are properly excavated, then everything going well, I suspect it could be upwards of about 2,000 dragons on an ideal month of profit.
Okay.
We're still at a net loss.
Profit, not income.
Right. Yes, profit means that we will be making that after paying for wages and whatnot
Correct.
through the month.
Okay.
And what other expenses and concerns should we be made aware of?
Well, the farriers are now also going to take a cut.
And they are responsible for.
They have the contracts for moving people to and from the crab as well as product.
Oh, quite literally farriers. Okay,
Yes,
got it.
Yes, the farriers. They control the seas around the crab. And then the Chitin Rights, or the Crab Rights Union, they are the ones who will actually disengage your chitin at the end of the year and turn it into. And they are the ones you have to deal with for the 5,000 dragon payout at the end of the year, which, unfortunately, I must tell you, honored Octarii, that the year-end festival of which we performed this task was, as you know, when everybody was turned to stone. So you will have a full year to wait before we harvest that again.
Understood.
Though given the circumstances, it might be prudent to see if the guild will negotiate something with our Lord Gorgon. It might not be impossible, given that you are newly appointed Octarii.
And what is the typical percentage from the Farriers Guild?
The Farriers Guild will charge about probably 250 to 500, depending on how much we harvest.
So it sounds like a set rate then? And it's all based off of harvest.
It's based on the loads on their ships. You harvest up a full load. If we harvest up half loads or loads that go rotten or have problems with it, we still have to pay the full ferrying price, even if the product's not good. But that should not be a problem, as you are dealing with professionals. I.e., the guild's going to take a bigger cut, but you don't have to deal with problems with counting in your stuff if you hire amateurs.
True.
All in all, I would project an ideal income of around 1,750 dragons to 2,500 dragons.
Certainly not nothing. Anything that we should be taking care of aside from potentially speaking to the other guilds?
Our guilds are pretty integrated. We could talk to each other. If you wish to do your own negotiations, you may. They may, depending on your skill, cut you a deal. If not, I will go over and handle it with standard rates, should your ladyship not wish to do it herself. I understand that you are quite busy.
Confident in my negotiating skill, but the payouts seem in order, and we do have many things, many irons in the fire to tend to currently.
He nods his head.
So out of curiosity, can I roll an insight on Gorth to see if he's kind of shooting us straight or if he's dancing around certain topics?
Go ahead and go and roll insight.
14.
It seems like he's coming at this from a place who's a member of who's a cog in a larger organization that has codified everything at this point. Like it's all kind of codified and put into law.
Gotcha.
And it's all pretty standard because they've been at this for 10 years, so they pretty much know what it's going to cost and what they can get. What he's not telling you though is there are some losses like that are just not going to be accounted for that you could probably guess. Like he's
Yeah.
clearly not like, hey, if you have a crew that's stealing, like that's going to cut in, like just and
Doesn't account for shrinkage.
For growth
Snackflation.
factor. No shrinkage here.
Yeah.
Unless it's cold out.
That'll do it.
ouch.
Oh boy.
So he's not telling you like the little things like that, but he's probably not doing it maliciously. You guys are Octarii, like, and this is not insignificant money. Like, if you usually there's only a single Octarii, right? So this is enough to basically live a noble lifestyle, like, pretty comfortably. It's just that there's 5 of you and you're adventurers and have expensive needs.
So low end 1750, high end 2500.
Per month.
If we're
Expected. Yeah.
if we're expecting on the model to be 2500 to be the max, if we get 1750, that's 70%. I'm sorry, I just got really chefy.
Taking the steam cut.
How many weeks in a month here?
4.
4.
So essentially, minimum 400 dragons a week.
This calendar is weird because there's 5 seasons. So there's 5 seasons. There's 4 weeks in a month. Each month each week is 7 days. Each month is 28 days, and then there's 15 months for 420 days a year.
Or 20 days a year.
Plus 5.
The
Plus-
sun's always up, so you gotta blaze it.
Plus there's there's 5 days of holiday at the end of the year that aren't technically part of the calendar. Like they used to do that like in real life in Roman times. There was like a holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And it's kind of like that. There's a 5-day chunk, so it's technically 425 days, but the calendar only goes out 420 days. And the months are named after the not the 4 elements, but the 5 Eastern elements, which is earth, air, fire, water, and wood.
So if we were to start now, this is above table. Sorry. I think the best thing that we should do is invest the 4,000 right now, because then we could hold it against them. And then we have $1,000 to work with, 1,000 dragons to work with when it comes to setting up a bank, purchasing a headquarters, doing all that stuff.
I was gonna say, I'm assuming we're gonna have to go to the bank to use that line of credit first,
Yeah.
so we can get things rolling this direction and then set everything up and pay accordingly.
Yeah.
He hasn't even talked about the
Good lord.
startup fees yet, so.
Yeah.
D&D business simulator.
Yeah. I played a bard who started a perfume business, so I get it.
Zara's definitely got like dumb mercenary turned adventurer brain who's like, yeah, money sounds good.
Yeah. I'm right there with you.
It's like Zara's first taste of being a noble. You mean like I do nothing,
I get paid.
and you do,
I
and I
invest
make
and get
money?
paid.
Like,
If only I had 4,000 real gold coins in real life.
yeah, if I only had like 100 pounds of gold coins, yeah, what do I can do with that?
Gotta rule the world.
Well, I guess the question would be, one more time, was it Gorith or Gareth? Gorith, right?
Gorth, yeah.
Of course.
Would it be easier for us to set up our accounts first and then finish setting up teams, startups, and everything else? Or should we start with you all and then set up the accounts?
Gorth looks at you and kind of strokes his large, very walrusy mustache. I can give you a note of promise to take with you to the bank. As long as it bears my signature and the seals of the guild, plus my own personal seal, it should be adequate.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
Now,
See.
we've talked about monthly income. As you can see, this would be quite profitable over the long term. However, there is a startup cost.
Naturally.
We have to pretty much survey it because the blood inside the leg, especially old blood, and this blood has been there for several years,
Quite some time.
tends to be quite acidic. So we have to take great care to either cut around the veins or to neutralize the acid before they foul the not only kill our crew, of course, but they foul the meat surrounding it, which is an incredible cost. However, the alchemical properties of this blood does make it quite valuable, so we do harvest it at the end as well, and it's included in your profits. It will cost, obviously, for the excavation, it is going to be about 300 dragons plus 1,000 dragons for the first month of crew labor.
Startup is 1,300.
Yes, that would be 1,300 dragons as a startup cost. In addition to that, you'll also have to pay the a deposit with the Farriers Guild as well, which is going to be about 125 golden dragons, usually. The urge to make it 200 was very high. Just make it a nice 15.
Okay.
Very doable.
1,425. We do have some stuff we can sell.
1,425. Zoran will chime in. Is that including that 1,000 gold? Is that the first week of work?
It is part of an insurance claim that we pay out to our people. It's a signing bonus to hire the crew. And then it is a safeguard against failure to pay on your part, or should you lose your Octarian ship before you the end of the
Lose your
month.
Aryan ship.
Something of a
So-
safety payment.
So now the total price of paying for everything, if we were paying ahead of time, is 5,425 gold. 1,425 gold is the first week plus startup cost.
It's a month. The costs for the crew is 1,000 a month, and then the profits are also done a month. I did everything in monthly installments.
Oh, okay, because you initially said that it was 1,000 a week for the crew.
I fucking spoke.
Okay.
This entire time I'm like, you guys are
Okay,
being
we're
so
cool.
resistant to this amazing amount of money I'm giving you.
No,
Like,
no,
no,
I-
I'm wrong. No, it's a month. It's all supposed to be.
Okay, so
So-
that makes a lot more sense. Okay.
That means our profits are a lot better as well.
Yeah.
We're not spending tons of money to make
On my paper,
like a
it
quarter of
says
what we're putting in.
on my paper it says after everything 2,000 of free money a month. Like on my notes. Like,
No, yeah, 2,000 free, but that means our startup cost isn't all of the 5,000.
yeah, I was
Yeah, it's
about
not our
to
full line
say.
of credit right out the draw.
That does
All right.
explain because I was a little confused about like, we go to the bank, or I'm just like, what's going on?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I went full chef brain. I was just like, wait,
Mhm.
I'm spending $4,000 a month.
That's my bad, guys. I misspoke. Very
Me and
important
Zorn were on
way.
the same page.
All right, so it's $1,000 a month.
Will that
Uh,
first month's wages for the people working on it be taken out of the first month's profits, or should we pay that beforehand, along with startup costs?
That's a beforehand payment. I think
I
is what
would.
he was meaning.
I'd suggest we do a beforehand payment, because all in all, that's 1,000 gold for the month, so we
Very,
could
very
get that
doable.
out of the way. 1,425. Zoran is like actively like drawing the numbers on the side of his axe, just like doing it in his head. And it's just
Barbarian.
like, exactly.
Now I have
I
to make a
do-
magic axe called Cost Cutter.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Oh my god, please.
So all in all, up front, we'd be paying 2,425. That's 1 month's pay for the workers, and then the insurance and startup costs.
Sounds better.
Mm-hmm.
So let's
Okay.
get back on the same page because we're still not there. We're close though. We're close. My goal of this is out of your 5,000 that I just gave you, 1,425 needs to go to startup costs. After
Mhm.
that, it all just comes out of the monthly.
Yeah, that's
thing.
kind of what I was asking. Was
Yeah, that's all. It's
was
like
wages are going to be taken out of the payment or the profits,
just for ease of
or not
accounting
profits,
purposes.
income. Yeah, we make at the end of the month, so we don't have to worry about paying from the first month. They'll get paid
Mhm.
at the end of the month with the income we make from crabbing, and then the startup costs will get the crew there.
Yeah, it's
Fuck
basically
yeah.
a sign-up bonus / insurance against like.
Let's do that.
Yep, just like starting a new job. You don't get paid until the first 2 weeks out.
Let's fucking do it.
Well, they kind of are getting paid as a hiring
Mhm.
bonus as well.
Wait, pause. You don't. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna stop because it's 2 weeks out, bro. What?
I've had every month, and I've had every week, and I've had every 2 weeks. So it's like I've had all of them.
Yeah,
All
we
right,
get into
so
the nitty gritty. Our payroll's
1425.
getting done
Good to go.
now.
1425. Let's get a crack.
Yep.
It's not a kraken; it's a crab.
Let's get a,
They.
It's a
let's get a
crabkin.
crabbing.
All right, so who wants to be the fucking party accountant?
I
Wants to
already
be the
have.
party banker at this
Okay.
point, like accountant. Yeah.
All right, so take 1,435 off of the 5,000.
Yeah, line of
Yay.
credit. Okay,
You're-
new line in the accounting.
Okay.
You're at 3575.
Yep. Oh Jesus, I have accounting. 5,000. LOC minus 1425. Startup equals 3,575. I do math right?
Yes.
Something like that. I think so. So we still have a 3,575 dragon line of credit.
Yes.
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
All right. So Gorth starts doing the paperwork. He hands you like a promissory note of saying like, hey, 1,435 of your promissory note needs to be transferred to Harvesters Guild account for kind of lists the reason. But you all have to sign it. Then he has to sign it. And then you have to have a witness sign it because he has to bring in witnesses. Then it all gets sealed. Then he kind of looks at you. Well, I guess.
Can I take a. Oh, go ahead.
I would also suggest that the group of you begin to form a signet, perhaps, so that you may better properly seal your paperwork.
You already have one, basically. We don't have a signet made, but we have a
Oh.
symbol.
I should be able to make a signet.
What is your
Maybe it's
symbol, then?
I'm assuming we want to use the tree, right?
Tree
And
somehow.
everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We could combine the two. We could have the lone tree growing out of the crab.
The Great Crab Tree.
Yes, you got it.
Crab
Name's
tree.
Michael.
Forever shall it blossom with crab apples.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, I had to.
I don't know. That's why I said that its name is Michael, because of fucking Michael Crabtree.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Why does this chain always get stolen?
Maybe
I don't
that's
know.
why yours can't be. All right. So he hands you. You get the promissory notes handled. I'll have them start immediately with the reconnaissance and the surveying of the swimming law. It's been such a long time since we've had new business. It's a pleasure, my honored Octarii. He gives you a little.
Pleasure here as well.
Pleasure is mine.
If you ever need anything of the Harvesters Guild, do not hesitate to call for me.
Indeed, we
What was his
shall.
name again?
My name is
Gorth.
Gorth Walrut,
Gorth Walrut. Okay.
Walrut.
and I need to write that down because I will forget that since I.
And just to do our due diligence, can I once over the contract and make sure they didn't slip anything weird in there?
Investigation for contracts.
Ooh, I was hoping perception. Okay.
I'll do that as well. I'll investigate. I'm the accountant after all.
Yeah, I do investigations, which is great for demonic contracts because it's investigation for those as well.
I'll look at it because I'm a noble. That doesn't mean I can read.
Playing with a dagger in the corner.
Yes, but I do it looking good.
You see, I let my accountants do the reading that, not me. Oh.
Is it Gorth? Is it Gorth Walrut or Gorit?
This is busy work, not for us, not for us.
The clean people.
Money is what makes the world flow.
Mm.
All right, there he is, Gorth Walrut.
Oh,
I was almost
Yes.
right.
you were.
Very close. Anyway, do not hesitate to call for me.
With 2 T's. Interesting. Okay.
And Artemy got a 22 on
Gorth
his
Walrus.
investigation.
His name
Noted.
kind of
Walrus.
is Girth Walrus, okay? That's not intentional, but I realize now I made a fat guy with a walrus mustache who I described as walrusy. So I
sure
literally
did.
made Girthy Walrus fan.
I'll be honest, I kind of assumed he was like walrus folk or something.
Yeah, I did too.
I
Same.
literally transformed
You know
into
what? He
this
is
dude,
now.
actually, with Alter Self.
Same. I was just like, he's a walrus guy. I was just
I
like,
have so
yeah,
many
fuck.
animal people sure he was a walrus. He was a walrus the whole time.
I'm just like, that's fucking cool. I want to be a walrus guy. Fuck this human shit.
Why'd you go path of the dragon? Why not path of the walrus?
After
Feathers.
walrus, do you know how much damage those tusks can do, bro?
I was about to say, has anybody
What-
seen the
what?
movie Tusk?
Yes.
It's a different
Nope.
path. All right, let's actually take a 5-minute break now that we've got the guild thing started off. We could all get a drink and figure out what we're gonna do
Okay.
next. How we're gonna spend the rest of our
Perfect.
money.
Let's go.
Drugs.
We're hiring somebody to harvest that flower.
Crab flower.
We opened an office space downstairs. There's rooms upstairs, and there's just somebody tattooing in a corner somewhere. Welcome to Growth Factor.
Amazing.
Everything's growing, everything's changing, always.
Be real quick.
I return.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hello.
Now to part 2 of the shopping episode. At least when everybody gets back.
Banking.
I was like, I feel like shopping is even a strong word for what this episode's been about.
Contracting and business startup.
It's literally like none of you are tied here, so I'm gonna try to tie you here. Now go spend some money.
Nothing like a little monarchical democracy.
Go spend my money to make some money of your own.
You know what I like to call that? Capitalism.
Opportunity.
Bit of A, bit of B.
Capitalism. And not the good kind.
I mean, business loans in which we assume very little risk. Take
Well,
copious amounts of money ourselves.
I was gonna say until we can't pay back Corrigan. That's a lot of risk.
Pay back by saving a city.
Can you imagine like getting to the end of Skyrim or something? Be like, you saved everyone. You still owe me 34 grand though. Like, all right, is
That's
everybody back?
hilarious.
Okay, I think everybody's back. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's a hard
Say
answer
hi.
question to answer.
Sound off.
All right,
I've
me.
already heard, I heard Zora, and I think I've heard everybody.
I'm her.
He's hurt. All right, so
Mhm.
you leave.
Yeah.
Let me take you back to.
We're going back.
Actually, we'll just go to this one, even though it's not related to the scene. It's peaceful.
With the grumpy water elemental.
Hell yeah. Wants us to stab things.
That's
Still-
my dog in the background, though.
Still waiting on those 17 sacrifices. I should go back and count.
They're
how
all
many
buried
death
under the
blows.
rubble.
True. All right, so you leave. Let's see. So you're gonna leave the Harvesters Guild, and where are you guys going next? What's the next thing on your list, as it were?
I would assume the bank to set up our accounts. Or account, or...
I mean, we could fast track that. Like, we don't gotta go into painful detail of you guys standing in line at the DMV.
Yay!
I want every
What do you mean?
minute of every hour.
Okay, you
But
can
it's
go
the
in the
shopping
other
session.
chat for another 4 hours.
I'll just
Same
talk.
thing.
It's like the minutes.
Oh, gosh.
The minutes stretch into hours, the hours into eternity. You look at the clock, 5 minutes have passed. Still, you wait.
I want to buy some nets.
Oh, we
Get
need to
some
go
nuts.
house shopping.
Oh,
We're told
yes.
to go house shopping.
Mhm.
Time to search for real estate.
Yeah, it was. It's the real estate office.
I know what our Timmy's plan is, so I know it's nets and manacles. And then you're like, house shopping. I'm like, our Timmy's got to do some shopping for his red room, okay? Like,
It's the wet room, yeah.
There's a dungeon on the basement floor.
I wonder if the social club's up for sale.
all right, so yeah, you
Is-
set
is
up your
the-
bank. You set up the bank
under
accounts. You
the-
exchange the promissory notes. Everything's set up for you. The bank manager greets you. It's all respectful. He does recommend, now that you are Octarii, that you as a group have a signet. Because while the Catholic signet won't do, as it is a foreign power.
Did
Mhm.
anyone disagree with us using that tree symbol signet thing we have? That
We could use
have
the
that
tree.
one time?
The tree of Kylos? I'm with that.
There you go.
It would be a quick way to spread the word and spread the...
Iconography.
Exactly. I had the word, I lost the word, you found the word. Perfect.
I got you.
Two halves of the same brain. Yay!
Yay! Two brains sharing the same brain cell. Let's fucking go.
Like a brain fight. Ow. All right. So yeah, that goes on. You have your bank account set up. You have the idea that you need a certain heraldry, iconography, as it were, for at least your Octaria, your group of Octarii now. It's kind of weird because you're a single entity legally, but you're a group of 5 people. So it's like one of those weird things where you're all going to share a signet. So after all
We all
that
have
is
summoning
set up,
authority.
after all that's set up, where we you find yourself standing outside the bronze vault, which is this massive vault in the middle of town. It's not too far actually from the guild halls that you just came from. They're all
If we
kind of
wanted
dead
to,
center.
we could take the same base symbol and add like one difference for each of us.
Mhm.
That way, there's still some individuality to it.
We add a branch. You take your own branch.
You add a branch, I could add like a sun or, something like that.
I'm gonna add a dragon skull at the bottom where the roots are growing out of.
There you go.
There's a bat hanging out of the tree.
Oh, what's Zara's?
A little rose.
Have to
That makes sense.
come up with
I like
Yeah.
that.
It's
don't
it's
think
it's
we're
not
gonna-
it's not a full tree. It's a rose bush.
All right. So now you stand there in the middle of the city. You have the remainder of your line of credit for property remaining. Now, this isn't necessarily a place of realtors per se. Property isn't sold on a centralized market. So you would need to know someone to help you in this, or you would have to just go door to door, essentially asking around, or maybe some taverns nearby would know. Either way, Ekin has left you. Somewhere in the guild hall, like somewhere in the guild meeting, you just kind of like don't remember him being there anymore, but you're all kind of wrapped in on the negotiations, and your mind have kind of been everybody. You just now kind of realize like, where fucking Ekin
He's
go?
gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh wow.
Do we want to try to sell the social club? Remember the social club?
Hmm.
You can try to buy
Um,
that place.
You
As-
practice your piano.
As much as I would love the social house, it also doesn't have rooms for us to stay in.
Oh, it absolutely does.
Never mind. I
That motherfucker was like 3 stories tall. I just had the base story in like the basement, little office.
heard.
To my knowledge, the owners recently died.
Murdered by Harold
Oh,
Hammond.
convenient.
I mean, it is a good place to start. Plus, it was close to the docks.
And there's theoretically people there that, wants to be converted to a
Very
higher
true.
power.
Fuck it. Let's do it. Boss
Say
man
they
could
want
be
to be
Boss man could be Rocket Man on the downstairs on Friday nights.
Yeah, because it was a bar on the bottom and basically housing and meeting spaces on top. All right, so
It's
yeah.
perfect. We have entertainment and housing.
Right, so yeah, you begin from the basically cliffside city center. You go down into the ways, which is like just that series of like kind of zigzagging roads, tunnels, elevators that kind of get you down into the docks. And then from there you make your way well, now that you're in the ways, actually, I should describe the devastation that's happened since you're seeing what's more directly devastated. Because a large chunk of the ways is just gone or being repaired right now. So there's a lot more like makeshift elevators, like within wooden elevators with winches. A lot more rope bridges than you're kind of used to, because there's just chunks of it that need to be rebuilt, or just tunnel systems that have kind of caved in due to the explosions. And when you get down to the docks, which does take a little bit longer than normal, you can see here that about probably about like 8 blocks have been wiped out, which is significant because the docks is in a massive area. It's probably like 40 city blocks total. city block.
Oh, geez. So 20% of it's gone.
Yeah, like a pretty decent chunk of it's gone.
Yeah.
Just at the
I'm
bot,
hearing reduced cost of housing.
destruction of housing. It was a slide.
Exactly. The real estate value's gone down, guys.
Oh, yeah. Prime opportunity to buy.
And it is
We
down.
buy a block.
It is down here in the docks where the most pain, as it were, can be seen. There are a lot of makeshift housing, a lot of people kind of building lean-tos and tents nearby. You do pass by triage centers that are currently providing aid to people.
Part of restoration efforts.
Yeah, pretty much everything's kind of going on down here where most of the devastation seems to be. And going through that, you would find yourself in Claw's End, which is that shadowed alcove, like there's that real slummy area that the light of radiance never touches. So it's just constantly covered in shadow, and that's where you found the Gorgon's Eye Social Club. Which I'll take us there. There's probably going to be a lot of tokens on it, because I don't think I removed them, but...
Oh, God!
Alright, everybody roll initiative. I'm joking.
Wow!
I'm in.
Let's fucking go.
I like, what's your church? Our church is a large dining area with a bar, a stage with a piano, because that's a fucking stage. Because that's supposed to be a dress-up area. I just used it as offices and vaults. And then, yeah, this would be a wild fucking place to start a religion.
Yeah. We're not your boring church, you see.
One of those
We get
fun movie theater churches.
we
Also,
get turned. As
Who
they
said
say.
we're starting a religion? We're starting a cult.
That is fair.
Yeah, now that-
We're starting a following and a movement mixed with a little prohibition.
All right, so
And it
now
can
that you're
double as a secondary business.
in Claw's End, you can see yourself.
I noticed one person who was.
You can see yourself just staring at what used to just proudly be called the Gorgon's Eye Social Club. It even had that big, crude like Gorgon's Eye symbol over it. That's been removed. It is now just called
Man.
fresh paint over a splotch social club. So it's just called social club right now. Like the fucking paint is still drying because the sun doesn't touch here and it's always cold. So and it's looking pretty good. You still see people milling about. As you look in, there's two people attending the bar, washing mugs, chatting with each other. But there's nobody in here right now, save for one person sitting at the piano, gently playing a few tunes to himself. You can see this through the window. You can see Galuna Zarath, the Sniffler.
Oh,
His official title.
It's a lot easier for even me to say it's Galuna Zarath, or Gazarath, or the Sniffler. The Sniffler's kind of funny.
I don't know. Last time you were in that tomb, someone did write his new title on his.
The betrayer.
So, there it
moves.
is. The doors open. I presume you enter. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
When you enter, you just hear the gentle sound of keys being played out of boredom. The place smells richly of incense and alcohol. You can hear some movement from the upper stories, because this is a 3-story building. And then that one person kind of peers over from the piano and sees you, and his face just splits in half with a wide smile. Well, hello there, friends. It's been a while.
How's it going?
It's been 3 days.
Not even a week.
It has.
You're alive.
I am alive, as are you. It's been a long 3 days. It feels like an eternity. Are you sure time hasn't slipped your grasp, Artemi? Maybe I'm trapped in a bubble. It's just taking longer for me. Also, you all smell amazing. You've been near something important recently, I feel. Tell me, what's going on? Why have you come calling? I didn't expect you to make a social visit.
Oh, this is your place.
It always has been. I
Ah.
may have thinks that might be one of the reasons they just stuck me as such a high-ranking member. I had benefits, you understand, property, wealth, money, charisma, a powerful scent, or powerful nose. He smiles.
Yes, charisma.
I do have charisma when I decide to wield it. Now tell me, what can me, your biggest fan, do to help you?
Well, we're in the business to buy a place. We were assuming this one was abandoned, but I see not. But
Oh, did you think because you killed Calyx that this would somehow fall easily into your hands?
no, I was assuming it would be a lot of paperwork to buy a place.
It usually is, plus money, mostly money. You have money.
For now.
More like a line of credit.
A line of
Yeah.
credit. With what collateral? You're adventurers, are you not?
We're also now Octori.
His eyebrows actually twitch up a little bit. Outside of the weird smiling, he's not a person of much expressions besides creepy vibes and wide smiles and deep sniffs. Well, you've entered the nobility around here. I knew you had it in you. Congratulations, my lords and lady. He stands up and gives you just a fanciful bow. You know, he even does that thing where he twists the hand with his bow, so it's displayed outward. What can your servant do for you in this dark place you found yourself in?
Mayhaps
Well-
guide us into property that we can purchase.
What do you need the property for?
To set up a new base of operations, to help with grow our new following. Eventually.
Wait, is this your cult Kylos that I've heard about?
It is indeed.
So you were successful in destroying the Black Caravan in town, and now you're going to supplant them. I am glad to see you. I saw you entering. But when the explosions went off, I had dreaded that you had died, so... For what it's worth, I'm glad you're alive.
I think we all had a moment where we thought had met our end.
Well, let's hope you keep
Right.
living for a while longer, then, shall we?
That is the plan.
As for
I
property, why don't you
second that.
just use this place?
Well, it's fine. We were here. I mean, if you're willing to just let us use it, saves us money.
Well, I do want you to succeed. Remember, I want you to bring Kylos here. I want to see a god one time in my life.
It's been more than one time.
You can roll an insight.
Oh God, where is? Oh, there it is. Me and my +3 insight. Oh gosh, look at you guys go.
We don't
Nope.
want my insight. No.
I'm just sus as fuck. That's all I am.
Yeah,
It's like,
no.
I read your name on those things, bitch.
God dang it! Everyone did it. That means I have to do it.
You don't have to.
No.
You
We
have
have to prove the prophecy right. Yeah. Okay.
The prophecy. Hold on, I gotta look up this guy's fucking deception because it's pretty crazy.
I believe him.
The problem is, I don't know if 25 beats
Yeah.
it.
He's
Oh.
never lied to me in my
Oh,
life,
no.
actually.
All right, here comes a rogue level to get expertise and insight.
All right, so 10 plus this creature's deception is higher than 25.
Oh my God.
Plus 20. I see.
Good lord.
So you're saying I needed to crit and then get
Red.
success at a cost.
What's your bonus to insight?
It's only 8.
Only.
No, you would still be outside the range of success with the cost.
Oh,
Oh.
so
Guys got-
minimum 30. Got it.
Yeah.
It's an official stat block. It's just a very fucking social stat block.
Which makes sense for his character.
That's true.
So you insight, and you're not entirely sure if he has or seen a god or not. He actually might have seen a god before, but he definitely he definitely wants to see one now because he is offering up free property essentially.
Yep.
I do
I
want you
love
to
free
succeed.
property.
And this place once held a cult before. I can even, well, fish out a few members for you, perhaps. The people here are listless without Gorgon leading them astray, and, well, maybe they need to be guided back onto the path of Kylos.
Well, that is the goal. To bring a little hope.
He smiles, even wider somehow. It would be nice to see hope again.
When was the last time you had hope?
That was a long time ago, I think.
Well, you'd seem to be placing at least a small amount in us.
I know that there's gods in the world still, hiding away. I can smell them, I think. Maybe.
It is an incredible nose.
It's gotten me a lot in this life. As annoying as you may find it, it is a skill of mine.
How did you come to be so skilled in sniffing? Smelling?
Well, I was raised by wolves. I just now
Okay.
realized I can tell you anything in the deception on this motherfucker. It means, like, you don't know if he's lying or not.
You just assume it's always a lie. Then
So
you
when
don't
I
need
say
to worry
lies
about
as
it.
easily as his breathes, I'm quite literally mean it. Like,
I only
Yeah.
ate bananas for 30 years. That's how I smell it. Well,
It's like, okay, I believe it.
I will give you a set of keys. The second room we used mostly for meetings. There's a library with various assorted books, mostly strange histories. Little
Ooh.
odds and ends. Nothing magical, and also please return anything that you take from there, and don't allow anybody else to take. I'll let you take stuff out of the library, but no one else. And of course, the topmost floor is rooms. This place can normally, we built it originally as an inn, well, theater and an inn, but it could normally hold up to about 20 people. Maybe more if they're small.
It's the Kylos.
But we have 20 beds in 10 rooms. We also have a master suite that I'm
Little-
currently occupying. Mine.
Mhm.
That is
Naturally.
that wing is on the second floor, and I would love it if you would at least allow me that bit of privacy while you are here.
Of course. It is your establishment.
Seems agreeable.
Excellent. You know, 4 days ago I thought I was going to meet a god. And now I think I might actually get to meet a god. The more things change.
The more they stay the same.
Do you need anything else from me? I might as well be useful. I would like some kind of ceremonial high rank, though, like I did the last time. With a title and a funny hat.
I think you got the hat covered.
This hat is quite dignified. I want a funny one. His hat is funny and, like, it's probably, like, 6 seasons out of fashion.
What about a headscarf?
A headscarf. Bold. I like it. I'll try. Very well. To my glorious Octorai. What was the title again?
The title
Oh,
that you
it's a
want.
good title for you.
No, your title. Was it Octerii or
Oh.
Tasii? I seem to have forgotten.
Oh, our title.
The
Yeah,
Saints of Nowhere.
Octorai.
Area was what I believe it was.
Oh,
Oh, very well. My glorious saints. Saints of Nowhere, is that what you're calling yourselves? It's not a bad name. It's got a ring to it. Well, whatever you need from me, just ask. Remember, I want you to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, he's actually going to go into the quote unquote offices, and I guess he'll get some spare keys, and he'll come out and start handing out keys.
Yippee.
And he's like, as he's handing them out, he's talking. Charles, Daphne, make note of these 5 people. They do not pay. Charles is just like, I got you, boss. Daphne's like, okay, I got it.
Nice to meet you too.
how do you know, Galuna?
He hired us, you know. It was either this or, digging crab shit out of a corpse.
Does this pay better?
Yeah. Plus, I get a meal every night and a place to sleep on one of the 20 beds.
Congratulations. Not a bad gig. You can get it, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll take it. It's fun. Yeah, I never thought I'd, be a bartender, but. Real quick, can somebody remind me what I named these people so I can write it down? Because I've already forgotten.
Don't.
It was
Oh, you
Daphne and something else.
Yeah, I forgot.
Milton. Fuck it.
His name's Greg. We'll look at the recording later.
Nope,
Avatar.
too late, too
Right.
late. I don't care what the recording says. It's Milton now.
Oh.
It's Milton.
Okay. Well,
He
let's
goes through
go.
a sudden name change.
Man, that was his middle name. He called him by. This is his real name.
All of a
This is,
sudden, your revision is filled with these strange lines, like a VHS tape rewinding, and then suddenly, no, it was Milton. Yeah, it was Milton. But yeah, it like I said, it beats harvesting. That's what most of the money is in this town. Besides,
Just investors are aware.
So who's are you? You're working with the boss? He said you don't pay, and he's only said that to 2 other people, and they're dead.
Well, let's hope we don't end up the same way, but in some fashion we do. Or are working with Galuna.
Oh, you think your life's in danger with the boss?
Doesn't seem that way.
Our life's always been in danger.
Well, that's I guess maybe why he's not making you pay. I don't know why, man, but you take this. He just grabs a glass and starts pouring straight whiskey into it. Takes out a little peeler, just peels some kind of strange, squiggly-looking fruit, twists it, slides it across the rim, hands it to you. You look like you could use 10 of those.
It's a dragon fruit twist.
Thank you. It has been a time for all of us.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, just
Down the hatch.
one thing after another with this place.
Well, hopefully the next group that starts coming through here is a little bit more favorable.
Oh, I certainly hope so. I mean, the last group was high, but there's some rough crowd there. They tip kind of nice, though.
Yeah, how does Galuna keep the doors open, honestly?
Oh, I think he's just rich. I don't think he actually makes money here. I think he gets his wealth somewhere else.
Oh.
Because, this place can't be making money.
No.
Well, maybe we can see if we can turn things around a little bit and bring in a bit of a following, as it were.
Yeah, it'd be good to have more customers in here again. Maybe we can actually be profitable for a change. You know how hard it is to you ask for a raise when the place is losing money?
Oh God, do I ever?
Rather cool, yes.
Meanwhile, Daphne's just like, would you guys like a drink? Points over to Zorn. Can I get you something? Tall and strong like you?
The water will be fine.
Already hidden.
All right.
We should probably hire someone to make the outside look better, and probably write our symbol up top.
Mhm.
Is it? Doesn't seem like a bad idea.
Currently, we're just a plain splotch.
With some time, I could weave some cloth and make a banner.
Also, have some respect for the old gal. She's just the social club now. Name Pendant. Name and transition. We'll find a name for the old gal yet.
The garden?
I do like that.
Oh no. It's the name of a dive karaoke bar that I know.
Olive Garden.
Even worse.
When you're here, your family.
Also, didn't we
Crap
literally
garden.
name the fucking Kylo's afterlife like the Grove or something like that?
The Grove, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
God, I'm on brand and I don't even know about it. Let's go.
We work at the
It's either
Olive
that or the
Garden,
Arboretum.
guys.
Hey, but it's not spelt olive like olive. It's AHLIV.
Olive Garden.
The
Great.
olive.
Literally, literally fucking Galuda from the other side's like, are you guys pondering names for my establishment?
Our establishment.
I imagine you want to be involved.
I would like to. I don't want to call something crass.
The garden is crass to you?
I didn't hear what you said.
Olive
The
Garden.
garden
We smelt it though.
has a simplicity. I heard you talking and I heard mumblings, but I didn't hear what you had said specifically.
Hear me out, guys. We give breadsticks to everyone.
It's the body of Kylos, yeah.
unlimited soup and salad.
What's a super salad?
We eat of the flesh and drink of the blood. Bites breadsticks, sip soup.
Ah, yes.
This is the bounty of Kylos. Yeah.
Given unto you.
Do you
Just
really
be
want to
like an
call this
off-brand-
place the garden?
Be an off-brand Red Lobster, but it's just red crab.
Red
It was
Crabster.
It was an idea.
What about the crab tree?
I'm dying.
I have no problems with the social club, as it is technically still your establishment, but
You know what? I actually kind of like the crab tree. It's an interesting name. It's topical, given the location of the crab right across the bay there. Tell me, what is a crab tree? Is it an actual tree?
It is.
Huh. I did not know that. Was it a noble tree? A mighty tree?
It is a fruitful tree, growing crab apples.
Resilient
It's pink
to a fault.
or white.
Well, the crab tree's not a bad name. Neither is the garden. We could put both on the board, as it were.
The Crabtree garden.
If the
No.
garden's on there, I will never not
The
call it
Crabtree
Olive
Garden.
Garden.
I do like the crab tree, though.
Sure.
I have a sudden suspicion that it will save me quite some money on breadsticks.
Gotta hire a baker to make a cheddar bay biscuits now.
I just realized out of character you've had to name so much stuff this session. Which is like a player's worst nightmare, kind of.
Like,
a
oh
role
god,
reversal.
creativity. We need it. Ah.
Milton, Crabtree, growth
Staffing
factor.
Milton, Crabtree, growth factor.
The
Saints
Saints
of
of
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
The Saints of Nowhere. What else have we named?
Well, you know what? Let's just call it the crab tree for now. We can always change it later, of course. And I'll paint a nice oak-looking tree. Okay, one of you will have to describe what a crab tree actually looks like in tree terms, because I don't know. I'll get to my paints. I haven't been this artistic in a while.
Yay.
Crabtree sat too long, it got selected. Alright, so the Crabtree. You're sitting here in the middle of this new establishment that you now have at least partial control over. Significant control over. You have the keys to the place, quite literally, and you don't have to pay, so you run of the place. All save for the master suites. And you have still 3,000, 700, what was it? What was it accounted?
3,575.
3575.
3575 on your
What other stuff that we got is
yeah, other stuff.
we have added up offerings from the thing, from the crypt, 2002 gold pieces, 6 jade eyes, 2 garnets and 2 yellow pearls, all for 100 gold pieces each. We have some unidentified crowplate armor and a very well made maul.
See, we probably want
Identifying the armor, right?
Sure.
To start.
Maybe while you guys are having this conversation, Artemis just like, I've had enough.
What is it? I must know.
And starts identifying things.
Alright, so he's like, he sits down, he just starts pulling out, like, massive set of armor. Where'd you keep that? Backpack. Like, reaches into his backpack, pulls out a maul. Where'd you keep that? Backpack. Like,
Backpack, yeah.
don't
The
ask.
tiny backpack.
At least now you have the fucking little
The
key
key.
plane. Yeah.
Cecilia's key.
All right. The crow plate is just it's +1 full plate, essentially.
Okay.
I don't think anybody can
Can
wear.
anyone wear full plate?
I
Oh.
don't think so.
Oh yeah,
no.
I-
the sorcerer in full plate. You know.
I technically can, but it would also de.
Oh
debilitate
Jesus!
me.
Derage you.
You'd
Yeah.
have no ability to rage. Yeah. We have a mall, and we know someone who wants a mall, right? No.
Is it a good
Great
mall?
axe. Let's see what this mall is.
It's a +1
What
mall.
It's a
+1
+1
mall.
I might just take the fucking mall. I'm not gonna hold it.
Cool. It is
Just-
getting moved over to.
Just start fucking dunking on people with a mall.
There you go. Oh, I need to delete all those jars of
Marmalade.
The marmalade.
I done got eaten.
Yeah, that sure did.
Three of them by
Mm.
me.
Okay. So besides our line of credit, can I distribute the rest of the gold and
Absolutely, yeah.
jade eyes and everything? So
Yeah,
that's 6, 10, 3,002 gold pieces. Now I need a calculator.
You were
Divided by
at
what? How many
the
have?
you were at the
There's
bronze
5 of us.
you were at the bronze
Yep.
vault earlier, so they'll appraise items and give you what they value. They'll basically buy shit from you, like chips
Okay.
and stuff.
So we could have converted any non-gold
Spe-
items into gold for splitting.
Specifically, like gems. It's mostly
Yeah.
gems and jewelry. They do
Alright.
stuff that's light, easy to transport, but still worth high quantities of money just for like long distance transactions.
Everyone gets 600 gold.
Yippee.
600 gold. Gotta love it.
Bushebi.
Yay!
Well, it might be time to see if I can find a little bit more protection. Maybe
Always
a
more
breastplate.
protection.
Oh no.
Just like how
I can't-
everybody gets a 12-pound sack of gold.
Yeah. Here you go. Poof. And we need to start. Are dragons the same? Do they have like equal conversion? Dragons and gold?
Yeah, it's just here's the thing: Dragonsar is the only nation that mints gold currency. So technically, all gold is Dragonsar gold, because
Oh, okay.
most other nations just do silver. Or they'll do like these big silver slugs that are technically worth a gold, but they're still just big silver slugs.
Yeah.
My
My guess is first.
none of my currency is telling me which one is gold, so I can't add the gold. God damn it.
In your inventory?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the second one.
The second one is gold?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
gold square
you have
or
100.
almost square.
Yeah, you have 124 in it right now.
Yes, so I'm adding 300 more. But there's no gold square.
Oh, it's because I bet you the picture broke on it, so you might need to
Oh.
refresh.
Might need to refresh. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Refresh?
it's like a little
Picture
it's just a little like JPEG of the freaking the
Doing it.
coin.
Should we also
right
sell
now.
off the full plate since no one can really use it?
Yeah, that seems like a solid plan.
Yes.
That's not cheap.
No,
Maybe-
I have no idea how much that would sell for.
It's plus
Maybe we
one
should go
point
see
two.
our snail friend again.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You guys gonna go back down to the docks, down to was it the Red Moon Trading House? Yeah, it was Red Moon.
Yeah.
It's also called the Three Moon Trading House because it's 3 red moons, but they tend to just call it the Red Moon. All right. So you go down there and you find the alcoves because it's like the old Roman market. That's name escapes me, where there's like alcoves built into the side of the building where they have the market stalls, and then like a large open area where there's just a bunch of other just sort of stalls and carts, hodgepodge around selling mostly bulk goods. Though there's a few individual sellers, and then you find a very dour-looking snail. That's not the exact snail you talked to last time. It's a different one. But it's still in the stall and still has the same like assortment of goods. But this snail is a little wider, a little taller, a little more thug-looking than the last one was. When you approach, this one just kind of waves. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to my shop. I'm just kind of holding place here. But can I get you anything useful?
We're looking to sell some things actually, and potentially buy. I figure I should also sell the longsword. We have this armor here and this longsword, which blows fire if you wanted to.
Ah, hand it over, please. Hand it over.
Absolutely.
All right.
Just
Start
pull
with
it
the
out of
fire
the backpack.
sword first.
Wait, how is your brother doing? Did he go to check on your sister?
Oh yes, that is where he went. He went north to a resort. He said he needed to talk some sense into one of our sisters. And that
Yes,
is.
we've met both of them.
Oh, so you're the one who put ID in head, right?
Kind of. Sorry.
No, it is okay. He had lots of PTO anyway. It says PTO like it's like a secret. He needed to get away from the stall. But no, okay. Let's see. Fire sword. He pulls out a monocle, kind of puts it up, puts it up to where like a human eye would be on a normal skull, and then lifts it slowly up to his eye. There we go. Okay, I found it. I never got over my childhood habit of waving my eye stalks around. It's hard for this kind of work. Alright, this is just okay. Kindle Strike. It is. Okay. I will give you 400 for this one. Put sword to the side. What is next, please? Great. Let's just do the armor, right? Armor plus one armor. Oh, this is very nice work. Black Caravan, though. Black Caravan. I'll need to pay somebody to remove the markings before I can resell. They kind of have that whole crow theme. There's a lot of feathers on here. Good armor, though, plus minor magical effect of protection. How much? I will give you 1,100 for this.
I'll kind of like look back to the crew. What do you guys think? Is that a fair deal?
1,100 for the magical full plate.
He has
Yeah.
to do some work on it, but that one seems a little low. 1,100 is like what I would pay for. Like that's worse than regular plate. He does have to
Like-
do some work, but it's also +1.
Full plate running around like 800, right?
Full plate, to my knowledge, is over 1,000.
1,500.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just market
okay.
prices, but like
My
usually when you
mundane
sell it, it's half price.
my mundane economy is one of the books, but my magic item economy is not anywhere near what the DMG is. So
Yeah, so
yeah, do
He's
keep that in
asking-
mind.
he's asking less than mundane plate.
But yes, he is
So that has
asking.
to
That
be-
is a little low. It is a little low, and it doesn't take much to figure that. This isn't a roll required.
Toughest.
So
Nice
together
first
that's-
roll with that, by the way. A taste of things to come.
Mm-hmm.
What would that be together? 1,500. That's 1,500 altogether. You know, I think we're hoping for at least 2,000 altogether.
2,000. You know how much work I have to
That's-
do? That's a lot of feathers. Okay, make a persuasion check for the
That's a
haggling.
magical plate. I understand you have to do some work on it, but basic plates.
It's almost like they have to reforge it. You have to understand.
That is not correct. You just have to remove the symbols.
What do you know about metalsmithing?
Enough.
I come from a family of metalsmiths. I'm the black
No,
sheep.
you
That's why
come
I'm
from a
merchant.
family of literally every type of merchant.
You're not wrong, but we have armor smiths too. They sell armor. I grew up
Uh-huh.
around armor smiths. All right, let's go
I
and
believe-
just get this roll going.
Persuasion, you say? I might have to use inspiration. We're using it just for fun. I have it.
Hey,
Fuck yeah. So like this haggling goes on for like a moment, but eventually like a fucking like a fencer in a duel, like you eventually just you parry most of his counter offers, and you get him up, and it goes from like a total of 1,500 because it's 400 for the sword, 11 for the armor right now. You get him up to about 500 for the sword, and you get him up to about 1700 for the plate.
I'll take
But
that.
200.
that
Damn.
is 100% the highest he'll go. He won't go any
Yeah.
higher than that.
Yeah.
So you got
That's
the
more
max
than
out of
what
that.
my goal was, so we take it.
500 and 1700. Okay. That's 2,200 divided by 5. 440 gold each. So we each have.
Oh no, you roboted on me, my man.
40.
Oh, did my internet?
Yeah. Yeah. 500 or 440 each.
440.
So 3,002 split 2,200 split. Basically 5,200 total. Split 5 ways.
Brain. My poor little brain. Doing all this math.
Is 1040.
Anyways, instead of selling, what does he sell again? He usually sells just like a. Just kind of
Yeah,
like
now
a
in terms of
mishmash.
buying, what's available?
Mr. DM.
I am looking
Uh-oh.
up his inventory.
You were just
Okay.
silent. I was making sure.
You said I was robotic earlier, and I'm like, uh-oh, is it you who died?
Yeah, you went robotic on me, and then like I guess I was heard. So I thought my internet or your internet might have plupped.
Sometimes mine flips for sure.
Sometimes it's just me.
All right,
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Somebody roll me a D12.
Four.
What does it mean?
It's the number after 3.
The numbers, Mason.
Yeah.
What do they mean?
It's as high as I can count.
I can only count to 4.
Beer is good. Beer is good. And stuff.
Okay, so somebody write this down for me because this is his inventory, and it's really weird to copy and paste from this.
Sure.
All right, he's got goggles of night.
Ooh.
He's got a drift globe. He has gauntlets of ogre power.
Oh?
Hello.
He has an immovable rod. He has a pair of sending stones. He has
Oops.
bracers of archery.
Ooh.
Oh,
He has alchemy jug. And he has rope of climbing. Those are his uncommon items. And he's got a couple of rare ones. Ready for his rare ones?
yarp.
He has a +2 great axe
God damn.
and an amulet of health.
God
Oh
damn it.
no!
Oh.
Oh no! The amulet of you bastard!
I random rolled this too, guys. I swear to fucking God.
PTSD.
All right, guys.
PTSD.
Can I take all of the money that I have and the rest of the line of credit to get myself the gauntlets of ogre power, amulet of health, and a +2 great axe?
That amulet of health be expensive, though.
Yeah,
Can
what
I
is
be-
the prices of them?
A negotiation.
Mm,
Did
can
you
I,
post them
can I
somewhere?
just be a
Cheddar?
thick bitch, bro?
All right. So he starts handing out items, and he's just going through them. All right, this one is goggles of night. Googles of night. I love that.
Whoops.
Gives you a bunch of search results.
I almost said it out loud. That's why I caught it. I'm like, oh. All right, we got goggles of night. These are goblins of night. They are these ones are going
Goblins
to
of night.
Goblins of Night.
these are googles of night.
I like Goblins of Night best. I like two little miniature goblins strapped to your face, wriggling around.
Tell me what you see.
There's one, boss.
Bro, these fucking goggles are kicking all of our asses tonight. I don't know what the hell. I can apparently nobody like me and Artemi just can't handle them. Okay, goggles of night. These ones we're going to charge about 400 for. These drift globe, this one is about 150. Gauntlets of ogre power, these ones are going to be about 800. The movable rod, that one is also going to be about 700. The sending stones, those ones are about 200. I hope somebody's writing these down.
I got it.
Thank you. The bracers of archery, this one is going to be 1,000. The alchemy jug, this one is going to be about 400. The rope of climbing, this one's going to be about 250. This great axe, which is called Whisper Moon, it's a great magical great axe. This one is going to be about 3,400. And this amulet of health, the prize of my collection, let me tell you. This one is going to be an even 5,000.
Oh, mama. Looks like I'm about to start my mayonnaise business.
First of all,
I was gonna say,
I rolled these.
mayonnaise.
I rolled these randomly and decided not to chicken out at the amulet of health because I almost chickened out. But I cannot. This may be the only chance you actually get a chance at this. So who knows? It's hard to tell with these items because I do random roll for loot a lot.
How long do you keep your stock in stock?
Until they sell. This one I got yesterday. I don't expect to have it very long. He's patting the amulet. Very popular. Turns the sickly into athletes. It's great. You feel down? Not anymore.
A squishy frontline mage. It sounds very appealing.
Yeah.
30 minutes later. Okay, guys, we're in the second round of combat. Artemi's attacking Kathak. Like,
we're just fighting to the death over an amulet of health.
In West Marches, I've seen it come close.
By any chance, do you have a standard breastplate?
But this is not the place for normal equipment. I usually don't stock normal here. This is the exquisite, the rare. If you want armor, that's all over there. Where's breastplate? They can fit you well.
All right, thank you.
Tell them Mung sent you. I'm Mung, by the way. Pleasure to meet you.
Mung, okay.
Yep, M-U-N-G.
Pleasure to meet you.
Mung.
Like they mean.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Yes, like the bean. Mung bean.
I like how I just got
Willing to.
like how I just got a +1 maul, and now I'm heretically
You're like, +2 is mocking you.
+2, but great axe.
But yours.
Yep.
Yours. Yeah.
Out of curiosity, how much were those goggles of night?
400. Or the goblins
Price?
of night.
The goblins of night. You know what? They are actually
out.
they are goggles, but they are shaped like goblin eyes.
There
That's
we
just
go.
how
Okay,
it is now.
Got little fake goblin ears on the edge of the
They absolutely do
like the
now.
strap.
It's not a pair of goggles; it's a whole headpiece.
For your goblin cosplay.
It's literally just a goblin like skull cap.
But because it's D&D, it's an actual scalp.
There was an elf version, but they sold out a long time
It's
ago.
just it's not just a toupee, it's a hair
A
system.
lot more elf cosplayers than goblin cosplayers out
Fucking
there.
hair system. Fuck you. That made me laugh so hard.
Somebody run me the number of the +2 great axe again.
3,400 golden
Yeah.
dragons.
Perhaps you can
I don't even know.
throw your mall in there to value up. I'm down to help if it will get us a little closer. The only thing calling my name is the wildly expensive Amulet of Health that I think nobody will be getting, and an alchemy jug.
For the mayonnaise? For the-
Mayonnaise does sound lovely. Beer on demand, wine on demand. Who says no to that?
Mayonnaise on demand.
Mayonnaise on demand? Liven up any sandwich. Can be an attraction for the cult. Never-ending bit of mayonnaise.
We're slowly still making the Olive Garden.
the growth factor has now become a Subway.
The alchemy jug can, in fact, produce 2 liters of olive oil a day. I'm just-
Yeah,
Yes,
it says
it can.
oil, it never says what type.
It's. I don't even remember how much oil it is, but we're gonna call it olive oil now.
It's one quart of oil.
One
that's
quart
a
of
good
olive oil a day.
amount.
Good
But
lord.
2 gallons of mayonnaise. They call to me.
Yeah,
Every alchemy jug ever. It's always the mayonnaise.
It was the mayonnaise
Why-
with me too
why
when
else
I had
would-
one.
You fixate on.
It's the
but
first.
yes,
The
see what
first course is Subway with alcohol.
see what your mall is worth and see if it gets you
Yes.
close to the Great Axe.
Definitely
I-
aren't willing to offer my-
I
don't know
honestly,
if
as the DM, don't even know how much gold you guys have at your disposal. Because I kind of like not knowing specifically too often, because then I get weird about it. I don't want to be weird about it.
It's easy to game when you know. To be like,
yeah,
"Oh,
it's
do
easy to be
I-
like, oh
do
man,
I
they're getting
dig
too
in
rich.
this? Do I-
Now
I
it's,
don't want
yeah,
them to
yeah.
have this. Yeah. Yeah.
Zorn
We
will,
can literally pool enough for the Amulet of Health if we really wanted to, but
yes,
I feel like
but
that's pretty much
that'd
gonna be
be
the only
my
thing we're
money.
getting, though.
yes,
pretty much the only thing. Yeah.
it'd be the only thing that we're getting, and then we'd
We
also
would have to
more
decide
money.
who gets it as well.
Oh no!
So I think it's
After this, I have an idea. It's gonna be great.
Okay,
Oh no.
I don't like the
Okay.
sound of that at all.
If it makes
Uh,
anyone more comfortable, I don't plan on buying anything here. This is my money.
Zorn is gonna go up to Mung. If I were to put this mall, magically enhanced, up against that great axe, how much would you give me?
And let me see them all. Come on, bring it. Put it on. And he grabs his monocle. He like stops waving his eye stalks long enough to look through it.
I'd take them all out, place it straight on the table.
It is another crow themed. The Black Caravan. It is easier with weapons, however, than armor because crows were pretty important to the God of Death even long before the Black Caravan came about, I am told. So I probably won't have to do too much work on this one, but I'll give you 400 against the great. No, the 400 is what I give you in gold. If you're going for trade, I'd give you 5.
Puts me at 1,500. I'd have to get to 1,900 for gold. I'm good.
We do have the line of credit
And I've got
Yay.
800 with your name on it. It's
as well.
Yeah.
So we could
As
borrow
long as you
against the line of
for
credit.
us.
Was it ever
If I-
told what the interest rate to the line of credit was?
Inquire about that.
Oh, it's a line of credit, not in today's standards, but in medieval standards. Like there's gonna be like no interest in it. It's basically like here's some money to buy some property in case you're too poor to buy property.
Pay me back when you're not poor.
Pay me back when
Yeah,
you're not
okay.
poor. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a line of credit in the sense of you're running a restaurant.
He literally
I'm
like
so
made
cool.
you a noble and then said, "Okay, you gotta at least look the part, guys."
Or when I'm out of money now and I come calling for the money that I gave you.
Also, do
So
keep in
glad
mind
this is
he
not
does.
Blades in the dark.
He was pretty openly like weird. He's smart enough to know you guys aren't like loyal to him or the place. So he's using the carrot like I'm going to enrich you to this place, so you're invested in it. So
Mhm.
doing that, and then immediately like ham fisting your money is not a smart move. But you're smart enough to realize that he's smart enough to be like, yeah, that could be used as leverage, like eventually, like if you never pay it back.
Mhm.
But also, that only has whatever leverage you give it in that situation.
Well, our
You're smart
assets here
enough-
are leverage. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this is like if you guys are invested in this place, you're going to want to save. You're going to be more. You're incentivized to save it more financially and socially because you're now nobility.
Mhm.
Which means I now have to plot a ball scene eventually because it's got to happen now.
Of course.
Fuck yeah. Zoran's going to spend an absurd amount of money on that.
Why do I want to attach goggles of night to my bat?
Goblins
would-
of night. Okay, get it right.
Yeah, the goblins of night.
I
It
don't know
wouldn't work.
why I immediately thought of a baseball bat. That was not what you were talking about 100%. They smash those
say-
goblin eyes into something.
I was
Zor-
playing a wizard in total aside. I was playing a wizard in Curse of Strahd, and my bat got paralyzed, and we did use him as a batarang to throw into a fog cloud to be able to see while he's paralyzed.
That's actually crazy. Zoran's going to pick them all back up. And
So we're
he's just
looking at
going to hold on to it.
Goblins of Night, yes. I would love to get the alchemy jug, braces of archery potentially. Yes, no. Looking at you, Artemi.
No.
No, we don't need them. All right.
I would like sending stones and the immovable rod.
Oh, sending stones, immovable rod. So that's goblins, stones, rod, jug makes 4 items.
I think
Maybe we're buying in bulk, our
I've
good
read
friend.
this
Showing
fan
such
fiction
generous
before.
patronage, we can get a little discount on these things. Yes. So
think we should-
returning customers, you've made friends of us.
borrow against our line of credit for the Great Axe.
A stronger you is a stronger us.
It's up to you guys.
I'm for it. A little celebration to a new name for our group and a successfully surviving a rather large explosion.
I might recommend holding off on borrowing that much against a line of credit just because we don't know what other expenses might pop up.
That's what I was thinking. I could stick with the +1 Grit Maul. It gives me a magical weapon. The only thing
Okay.
it does, it cuts me off from farming a third attack with cleave,
Yeah, you get topple instead, which is
which is still pretty good. I
Yes.
could farm crits a bit better.
I wouldn't
yeah.
mind
It's like
hitting
if you're
somebody while they're on the ground as well.
It does make a big difference, but other people can benefit for sure,
Yeah.
except for me.
Anything it hurts actively hurts you.
Yeah, meh. I'll just shoot other things then.
So, goblins, rod, sending stones, jug.
I'll pay for half of the sending stones if I get to keep one.
I technically have plans for them that would probably be reimbursed, but if we want to do something else, then sure, we can split the sending stones.
You have plans for the sending stones?
Yes,
Okay,
I
by all
have-
means. Oh, you-
contacts.
If you need them.
Shit,
By
I
all
didn't
means,
think of
sir.
that. That's a good idea. God, I gotta give
That's
that
a-
fucker a voice now.
Lol, get fucked.
I am determined to be more creative with this character, so I'm like, ooh, immovable rod.
I'll pitch in 200 for whatever you want.
I'm fine spending the full 100 on the alchemy jug. Feels like a bit of a treat for myself, less so than for the group.
Well, actually,
Although
we are
you will
buying
all
in
be
bulk.
welcome to the ale and wine it may produce.
So
What is
we
it?
are getting goggles of night.
Who wanted them? I believe somebody brought up the
Somebody did?
goblins of night. I could be crazy. More crazy than I know.
Let's start with, does anybody not have dark vision?
I don't have dark vision.
How
Then
much do you like
goggles
to
of
think
night
like a
sound
goblin?
good.
Yeah.
It's
Hold on. Okay. Brain not working. Wow. Did anyone want the Gauntlets of Ogre Power?
Would love them, but they take up an attunement slot.
They sure do.
Real.
Ah, yes. Welcome back to my game.
And I'm already at 2 out of 3, so no.
very similar situation.
If you notice, my magic items are generally pretty cheap compared to like in book. Actually, I use reasonable priced magical items for most things.
So no one's
Skipping
going for
Ogre Power?
the goop.
Nope, no goop.
No goop.
Gooping.
Okay. Alchemy jug.
No goop.
Yes,
It's
I
too
will be
much.
purchasing an alchemy jug.
I feel like everybody should just type in Discord their character name, like because as their character name, what they're
Got
buying.
it.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Is anyone else buying anything else?
Give me 1 second.
We still have Drift Globe, Rope of Climbing. Only one that, well,
Not just the rope of
could
climbing.
benefit from Bracer's Archery, but I'm the one that benefits the least because I only make one attack around.
Rope of climbing is 250.
It's
Yeah.
cheap, and it feels like it may come in handy for the entire group.
Yeah. It is a good
Ah.
purchase.
Oh,
Not
I'll go ahead and grab
attunement?
that one.
I would have if you had not. I'm thinking back to the waterfall we very much struggled with, which would have been very handy.
I did too.
So
Okay,
add
I
that
already
all up.
subtracted the gold for that.
I'm totally going to forget you have this item.
What about bulk discount? Oh god.
I just want
This
to.
is what I'm talking about. Perhaps we can get a small discount on a large purchase with our good friend here, Mung.
Let me count all this up and let me see. Just give me just a second. Let's see. That's 4, 8. Okay, that is 1,700, and then we have 1,950. Okay, you want discount? You do spend a lot of money on some very interesting items.
I can promise we'll be back looking for more.
Oh, I know you will. I've been seeing the way you've been knighting both my axe and my amulet. They're very, very nice items. Tell me, which of the two would you as a whole be more interested in, the great axe or the amulet?
You ask very difficult questions, my friend.
It is, but I'm asking you 5 individuals.
I'm gonna say it. It's the amulet of health.
Yeah, absolutely. It's. I think it might involve some bickering as to who gets the amulet of health, and that's the big problem.
It always is. It always is. Powerful items like this are very rare. They cannot be made anymore, you know. So every one you see is 1,000 years old or older. I don't know why. It's some esoteric component that maybe doesn't exist anymore. Either way, they're rarer and rarer each year, but I can't help but know how greedily you looked at it.
I might be the only one that would pass on the item.
I would pass as well. Well,
I think I would cede as much as I would like to our friend who takes more hits. Me standing at the front tends to lead to me dodging them.
I wouldn't benefit from it.
So it's looking like the amulet of health is very much the winner of the two.
Well, maybe I have a proposition for you. Just maybe. It depends. You already met my brother, and you met my sister, and my sister, I hear, is raving about you. That you helped her a great deal. So I'm thinking maybe you could be trusted. Can you be trusted?
I would like to believe so.
Yeah, so. Well, I'm going to trust you with this little bit. I want you to know that I am willing to give you the Amulet of Health if you are willing to give me something in return.
And that would be?
That depends on what we would give you.
It is a single golden flower with petals of cut rubies. The problem is you don't have it, and the person who does not want to get rid of it. So I simply need you to get it for me. In exchange, I will give you this Amulet of Health.
And who has it?
This simple task seems a mite more complicated than it might seem at first glance.
It always is. And this is no cheap item, which is why I ask such a task of you. It is not who directly has it. It is the organization that has it. I don't know who it belongs to, but I do know that it is in the Bronze Vault.
Bank robbers.
You want us to break into the bank?
I need you to go into their secured vault, personal vault room, find Vault 147, and whatever is in that vault, save the flower you can have. But that must be the only vault you open, the only items you take. That is the only caveat.
We're probably going to have to think about that one substantially.
Of
Yes,
course you
sir.
are. This is not something that can be immediately chosen. You're not scoundrels. You're talented adventurers, are you not, my friends? So, I will give you a day. But I will tell you this. I will not take this Amulet of Health off of my stock. So if it is sold before you have an answer, then there is no more discussion. I, as the
I think-
DM, am going to now silently put a time limit on this. Not tell you what the time limit is, but there's a time limit.
I think that is a more than fair offer.
I'm going to roll some dice to set the time limit.
2 minutes.
Too late, motherfucker. The guy behind you's like, I really want that amulet, please.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. You guys would just follow him home and beat him up and take it.
It is 30 seconds.
Please, you have some time, friends. And I trust this conversation won't go beyond, us.
Naturally.
You're in the business of making friends here. No.
And a friend of the Spire has many friends indeed. I have many brothers and sisters.
So we've heard.
Good. Well, if there's anything else I can interest in you, let me know. But otherwise, think of my offer. I'm eager to see you again, even if it is not for that business.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be back.
That much we can promise.
For one reason or another.
Thank you, of course. Out of character, real quick. Artemi, could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Just the post where you listed all those magical items. Could you just put the double tilde cross out thing on just the items that were sold, so we have like an inventory for this guy later?
Yep.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
I bought that jug.
Also, out of character, I can't wait for the day because it will happen. Well, I will forget you have the rope of climbing, and they'll be time for a climbing skill challenge. You'll be like, "We have a rope of climbing." I'll be like, "Fuck, my challenge, no."
Can we talk about the goblins of night right quick?
Well, you don't like that? You don't like that they're goblins?
I have one eye.
You know what?
A
It's
goblin of night.
it's a spectacle.
it's like the
You're
monocle
a very
of night.
sophisticated goblin.
So yeah, you have the goblin of night.
Fancy spectacle of night.
Yeah, I mean it'll still work, but it will cover your other eye. You could wear it like I don't know what is. You could wear it to the side, like at an angle, so it only covers one of your eyes, and it would still
What,
work.
the goggles just on your forehead?
Yeah.
End up looking like the villain from Waterworld who had like the weird head piece. I don't know if that movie is relevant enough for anybody to remember.
It is.
I know what you're speaking about, King. Don't worry.
Yeah, it would look a little strange, but it could work. But yeah, he just kind of like, you take your items and your business is presumably done. Of course, you can go get whatever mundane items you want. We don't really need to roleplay like those minor shop interactions. But I absolutely am going to roleplay the snails every time.
I'm
Those are
just
the
gonna
snails.
I'm just gonna grab like bolts of cloth and silks and stuff, and then I'm gonna start embroidering and weaving everybody's individual stuff into like a banner. Their by stuff I mean like their sigils or their symbols or whatever.
Yeah, they're personalized. It's going to be
Signets.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
it's gonna be the young sprout of Kylos, right? Or is it gonna be? Yeah, it's gonna be the young sprout of Kylos, and it's gonna be the personal markings, right? Is that what we decided?
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
For some reason, in my head, I was getting that mixed up with the giant fucking crab tree I got to paint on the social club, apparently.
So however much you want to charge me for that, by all means.
Um, let's see. Just for enough of that, we'll just say like 20, probably 20 dragons, because it's silk.
20 gold? Sick
Yeah.
nasty.
Yeah, I'm going to be that loser that uses any in-game version of name for currency I can. That's just me, okay?
Immersion. Keep us
You're the-
immersed.
You're the big hey
Good
dog.
job.
You're the DM. Don't you let me know what you want to do. I'm good to go.
All right.
And then before we leave, I'd like to check out the armor stall.
Yeah, you could just buy breastplate if you got the money for it, man.
All right.
None of these
400?
have any mage stuff. I'm chilling. I get to just be rich.
Yeah, there wasn't really anything caster wise. It was a lot of like utility items.
I solve all of those things with a spell, except the mayonnaise.
Create food. Well, no, I don't think you have that one.
No, minus the mayonnaise.
All right, so you're sitting in the Three Moons Market, bundling up to your new magical items, attuning them as you go, placing them, making them stylish. You see a lot of mayonnaise in your future.
I will immediately send off Bartholomew with a sending stone.
All right, Bartholomew just kind of hops down. Do you want to talk to Bartholomew, or you just want to give him the sending stone and send him off?
Just give him the sending stone and nod.
Okay, you send him the sending stone, and he just nods and returns solemnly and flaps off into the distance. Like there's a few times where the little bit of weight like throws him off, so he dips.
Has to readjust. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks dramatic.
Hell yeah.
But he manages to flap off into the day. Day bat.
Ask
Alright.
how much a couple of vials would be.
Oh, empty vials? What are
Yeah.
empty vials? Aren't they like 5?
It can make a half ounce of poison every day.
You could get into the poison business, yeah.
I know. Well, I mean, it's something that both myself and Artemi could potentially put on weapons, which is not a lot of damage, but you know,
All adds
I think,
up.
yeah.
Okay, but it's got to be Italian themed because of just the nature of this particular.
It's a poison.
It's poison, but it also tastes like the vinegar and pepperoncini.
Ooh, I like it.
People put it on their
Nice.
sandwiches and get heartburn. That's the poison.
It tastes like the vinegar and pepperoncini.
Yeah, you know
I'm crying.
I'm more of a bake. I'm more on the baker's side than the chef's side.
Where no, that's completely fine. I'm just liking that now the DM is selling the whole idea of turning the growth factor into a subway.
Dude, once the joke was made about the Olive Garden, that stuck in my head. And then when I made the joke
This is
about
what it's gonna be.
when I made a joke about this alchemy jug having olive oil, I knew everything had to be like slightly Italian. The mayonnaise is gonna be a little Italian.
My downtime is going to be me pouring out gallons of oil and vinegar.
It's aioli now. It's not even mayonnaise.
Hey, that's
Oh.
enhanced. That's some enhanced mayonnaise.
That's an extra gold piece per jar.
Yeah.
I'd like to think it's all just regular alchemy jug stuff. This is just marketing.
It's side hustles on side hustles.
Consumer capitalism.
All right, so comedy aside, I feel like we're gonna go and just like because we're goofing real hard. Let's go just end it there for the night.
We are, you know.
And it's like I don't see us getting back on track and actually getting anything done, which is fine. But we'll just stop here and we'll come back next week.
We're almost at like our usual end time, anyways.
Pretty close. Oh yeah, I should stop recording.